In the days we walked these streets with diamonds in our eyes, out with the vampires under a midnight sky, my mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead end braces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So if you take a little walk on the wild side, be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
What's up, everybody? The rare Saturday style broadcast coming at you 1:49 p.m. Eastern Standard on the dial there. And we're not watching this video. I just thought this thumbnail was funny. This thumbnail is very funny because his face is very exciting. Like, check this out. Check this out. We're not watching it, though. It's very funny. Sometimes things just work out, though, guys, because I knew I wanted to stream, and we were going out today in the morning. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, glorious day in the ALT household. I have procured myself Alito's pizza. We drove out there, picked it up. Haven't eaten it yet. Wait until Din. Gonna heat it up. Gonna be great. But we got to get there. But anyways, I knew we were leaving, so I had to do the thumbnail quickly. And I was like, all right, let me just do something in the thumbnail. And I just searched like movies and just scrolled down, found something. And I found something with Rocky, with the Carl Weathers character and obviously Sylvester Stallone. And I was like, all right, perfect. I'll just do LTG thing, right? And I did LTG and the DSP, whatever. And then, you know, after I already left and I've already been out of the house and come back, and then some LTG news drops. And I'm like, all right. All right, man. Sweet. I timed it perfectly because DSP has been a busy boy in some comment sections, right? Yes, Extra Galactic Girl. Hopefully, I'm sure most people have seen this now on Twitter, but if you haven't, here you go. So this is a LTG troll that's called LG, and they post, like, you know, same thing Clippers of DSP do. They post clips of him. This is obviously an edited image, by the way, guys. So if you go down here, though, and you see this, it says low tier guy can no longer handle getting blooped in rage quits fighting game. You know, typical thing they would clip from these. If you scroll down here, a certain DSP Reacts has posted a laughing emoji here. All right, and I LOL'd at this too, Mr. Phil. Do you need any more money for Silk Song? Did you ask Triple P for permission to post? So that was it for that one, okay? But we're not done. There's another one as well. This was from 2 days ago, and DSP posted 1 day ago. And this is really him, by the way, guys. It really is. If I click his name, it does go to him. I thought for a second it might be a LARPer, but it is not. Then we go to the next video from LG, which is, again, about LTG, obviously about LTG. And this comment was pinned, brother. It was pinned. And it said, this bitch complains about fighting Rogs, but has dodged me 3 years straight in fighting games, making every excuse in the book. He's a racist and a coward. He makes fun of ghetto, but he lives in it. He makes fun of ghetto. That's an adjective, sir. He makes fun of ghetto, but he lives in it still to this day. Excuse me. I need to start commenting on this shit. Well, let's take a good look at how the comments are going for him, huh? Do we need to hit the 121 donation goal for LTG segment, Mr. Burnell? I miss my boy Derek. Bring him back. Rare DSPW. Hello, Philip. Why are you watching detractor channels and out-of-context videos? I thought that's what you said about all of the videos made about you. Dale actually made a wise decision not to involve himself with you. You're desperate, and it's honestly pathetic that not even Dale would give a flying fuck. Also, remember that random match in Street Fighter 4, he whooped your ass hard? Expose Dale hypocrisy, please. Bro, you take a timeout mid-match if you didn't hit your exorbitant tips goal for the night. You clearly watched LTG out of context, dude. He isn't like that. Then we have a WPIG comment here that says, hey, big fan, real quick question. I'm attempting my own snake eating on a few loser douchebags. Do you think sharing personal health information about your parents and wife is essential or more of an optional thing? Thanks, King. That was my question. I hope it gets answered, honestly, because I'm just trying to plan a snake eating here, and I don't know what is necessary, what's not necessary. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. So we'll see if he answers there. I don't know if he will or not. We'll find out, I guess. But that's all that from that side. And well, I do want to show one thing on Twitter that Be Awesome one shared, which is just awesome for this moment. So I posted here, and this is what happened last time. Piece of Peace posted this.
Bro, if you're drunk and you're a man and you're thinking about me at 2:30 a.m., clearly the pussy you roll over to at night ain't hitting for you. You must be thinking about a black nigga's cock and booty. Last thing I'll be thinking about is a nigga at night, or a nigga period. Especially enough to tweet about it. Bro, if you're...
I mean, where's the lie? And I do have to say this thing every time we say something about LTG. I understand LTG is a douchebag of the highest order. We are not celebrating LTG here in any way. We are concentrating on the making fun of DSP part, guys. LTG is a douchebag, and I'm not trying to praise him in any way. I always get comments of these videos. Did you know LTG does this? Did you know LTG does this? Yes, I know. He's an asshole, okay? He's an asshole, but one thing he does well is trash talking DSP, and that's all I'm praising him for, guys. It does not mean I think he's a cool guy in any way. Okay, moving on. We didn't watch it as much of this on That Being Said yesterday that I wanted to because we ran out of time, and I still haven't seen all of this. So I put it to about halfway through where we kind of finished on That Being Said. This is the last stream where he starts. I think he just talked about the working out shit, but I still want to see the second half of this, and we'll just watch this until he starts. I do have it up and ready, so we'll see when we get there.
Right to me, reached out to me. Right.
Gungear Kingslayer, I saw what you asked. Are we sure it's not the editor doing that? Darziak used one of DSP's accounts to comment on another stream. I could see it being a troll editor again. If that is the case, Gundir, I think DSP would let us know and take away that guy's rights for doing it. I know that Darziak does have permission to do those kind of things. Reason being, Darziak is the one that privated the candle video we watched on That Being Said while it was live. At least he took credit for it. That could have been DSP, I guess, but Darziak took credit for that, so I believe he does have the capabilities of doing this. I just don't think he would make a comment on a video like that, which would cause DSP problems, and he would make sure to let us know, like, oh my god, I got snaked again by someone behind my back. But it sounds like Phil too much, guys. That comment is just DSP coded to the max. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, all right, let's go. This is the Snort Burnell video from the workout. I'm awesome now stream before he was off.
Right now and said, hey, Phil, we'd be interested in having you on our show. Because one that I even said or done in many, many months. It's only when you guys come to my chat that I even am aware of any of that stuff. Okay? So here's the truth.
Uh-oh.
If someone said reached out to me right now.
He puts his hands together like it's so fucking obvious, man. It's ridiculous. He puts his arm. Oh, if someone reaches out to me,
reached out to me right now and said, "Hey, Phil, we'd be interested in having you on our show because we're going to be talking about the history of YouTube."
Oh my god, it's so cringe, man. Every chance he gets, he just squeezes, you know.
Now, some interesting stuff is going on with YouTube in regards to ad revenue changes, right? These videos now, they're not counting views anymore.
He keeps looking, too. It really is a 12-year-old that, you know, lifted a weight and learned about, like, the pump, you know? I got a little pump going. I'm huge.
More for videos that are on ad block. And being that you've been in the business for 17 years, you probably have a lot of data.
Like, of course, he just makes it as cringe as possible. That's DSP's superpower, I guess, is making things be as cringe as possible, you know?
A lot of interesting things you could talk about. Can you come on the show and be part of a panel? We'll talk all about this topic? Sure.
God damn it, man. He loves this game, by the way.
Sure.
I wasn't even listening to what he's talking about. I totally checked out. I was just amazed by the random flexes. Oh yeah, by the way, last night on Kick we did the Legend of the Hidden Temple watch along, which was very fun. We gambled on it. It was a lot of fun. It's in the VODs on Kick if you want to check that out. It was a lot of fun. We watched 2 episodes, and I would say the takeaway is the host is way worse than any of us remembered. The host fucking sucks. It's amazing how much he trips on his words. If you didn't get the Kick notification, again, follow this Twitter account, okay? Because I do post it there. I do post the updates there when I'm going live, and I'll probably go I'll probably go live tonight just with Kick Piss Style Man after late night after everyone's asleep, and it's my playtime. It's my playtime.
Sure. Hey, Phil, we're covering the old days of Street Fighter. We like to talk about grassroots Street Fighter, what it was like to be in arcades back in the day, the big 4 games, your history as a competitive player.
Who cares?
Your involvement with the FGC as a tournament organizer, what it was like back then. Hey, we want the dirt on the early days of competitive Street Fighter. What
Who
was
cares?
It like to be going to the...
Oh, my God. I can't stop. What the fuck?
Hey, we want the dirt on the early days of competitive Street Fighter. What
It's
was
insane.
It like to be...
It's so much worse than I ever thought. It's so much worse than I even thought. Like, dude, it's like, cool, man. You're working out. All right, you lost some weight. Awesome, man. Go for it. But it takes away any positive feelings anyone could have. If you know, like, imagine that. You just be normal for a second and let people find it themselves.
Going to the early Evos and things like that. And all that. I have a wealth of knowledge.
No one cares. Who wants knowledge from the biggest lolcow on the internet? Falling asleep again.
Wealth of knowledge. No one asks for that. It's always toxic shit. Can we talk about this dirty laundry from 10 years ago? What about this comment that you made on a stream out of context from 4 weeks ago that sounds horrible when it's out of context? What about this thing about your wife? No.
They didn't say that. Oh, and they want to know something about your wife, though, because you said a lot of shit about her publicly when you released the DM, so I'm guessing that's why they're interested in that.
Fuck you.
Okay.
I have no interest in you. Zero. Right. So that's what I mean. If anyone wants to talk to me intelligently, I'm always available. But...
Okay, I'd like to intelligently ask if revealing your wife's personal health information was important in the snakening of DSP or not. I want to ask this intelligently.
Who wants to? Have you heard anyone? And the truth is, and I said this recently, I'll reiterate this, okay?
Please.
I have reached out. In the last year, I reached out to several different parties who I thought I would be interested in working with. Whether it was gameplay, whether it was being on a show or a podcast or a panel discussion about many different topics. You'd be shocked at some of the interest.
That's cringe, though, by the way. Reaching out to people and say, hey, could I be on your show is not the move. If you want to ask people on your show, you reach out. You don't reach out to other people and say, hey, can I be on your show? That's not how it's done, right? That is just not how it's done in the business. You reach out when you want to interview someone on your show. You don't say, hey, can I be on your show? But anyways.
Podcast for a panel discussion about many different topics. You'd be shocked at some of the interesting topics that I thought I could add to. Okay? Admittedly, sometimes you don't get any response at all. You're like, okay, they think that I'm nobody. They don't give a shit, right? But you'd actually be surprised at the amount of people who did respond. And the response that I got every time was, oh, you're serious? Because, wow, that would be an interesting piece of content, but you have to understand, dude, you are one of the most stalked people on the internet.
Everyone said this, by the way. Everyone said this exact thing. Yo, dude, that would be awesome. I totally respect you. But yeah, sadly, we can't do it because your trolls will kill us.
We do a show with you. That now means we can expect that our show, our entire cast, all the staff involved, everyone on our Discord, and everyone will be now harassed by your detractors and doxxed on Kiwi Farms.
And by the way, they're all mentally ill and hyperfixated. I agree with you. And also, it is Tevin's fault. You were right about that. It was Tevin's fault. Good job.
It's just like a given. Anyone who involves themselves with you get harassed, stalked, and doxxed. And we can't have that. Like, our content has to be safe for our viewers, for ourselves.
By the way, have you been working out? You look hot. LTG does suck, and you are hot right now. Let me tell you, though. I can tell through the emails. Are you bulking?
Have our family members involved. We don't want to be involved with that. So it's not me. It's not, oh, wow, that would be a good piece of content.
I can't either, Matt. You are right. It's completely taken over. I'm not even listening to what he's saying. He looks at the camera and tries to get one thing flexed as soon as possible. It's insanity right now.
To involve you in it, but it's not you. It's all that vortex around you.
Oh.
That's
You you saw that, right? I am absolutely hyperfixating, but he's doing this circle, and when it goes halfway down, he flexes it. I'm not joking. I promise you he just did that. Okay, why? Oh, God.
Not you. It's all that vortex.
Okay, now remember, he just looks at himself here, and now he's going to have to say, okay, when I go down, I'm going to Hulk Hogan this bitch. Ready?
Around you.
That is not a normal pose, sir.
That's what's bothering us, and we don't want to have...
God. Oh my God, that was the best.
That vortex around you. That's what's bothering us, and we don't want to have a piece of that vortex.
This is the best.
We don't want to be a piece of it at all. We want to stay away from the vortex. To
Oh,
which I'm
God.
like,
oh.
well, I don't know what to say. I can't make the vortex go away. And this is also when people say you have to cultivate a positive community around your content.
Yes, you do.
I would love to.
Well, it's a little bit too late for you because of how toxic you were in the past, but go ahead.
But the problem is whenever a newcomer comes to my content and they start watching and engaging and supporting, all my trolls contact them and say, why are you supporting DSP? Why are you saying positive things about him? And then they go to their Twitter, and then they go to their Blue Sky account, and they go to their Facebook, and they go to their TikTok, and they go to their Instagram, and they go to their YouTube channel, and they go to their Twitch channel, and they harass the fuck out of them. So I don't want nothing to do with that. Damn, I didn't know it was so serious. Watching DSP and trying to be a positive part of his community now means that I need to be harassed full-time on the internet, and then they leave. You cannot...
So whatever cope you need to explain your negative growth, I guess, is fine. DSP has said good morning all, so we probably have 30 minutes to kill now.
Cultivate a positive community when you're surrounded by a cloud of toxic losers.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing I can do. I've given up trying to get rid of them. They're never going to listen. They're never going to listen. So I just go on my merry way doing what I can. And sadly, I guess collaborations are not going to happen. I've waited for people to reach out and say, hey, would you...
I've waited for people to reach out. Yeah, we're all waiting. I'm waiting for Joe. I'm waiting for Joe Rogan to reach out, honestly. It hasn't happened yet, but maybe someday.
Sadly, I guess
Ooh, Infamous KS. Great poll idea, brother. That is a good poll. It's a pre-poll. We can do another one later if we need to. Today's drip. Usual under plus overshirt combo or only under? I'm waiting for Kristen Krug date, actually. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for them to reach out. She hasn't reached out yet. Today's drip, usual under and overshirt combo, only under. Okay, yes. Oh, let me get that other pin out of here, too. Okay, here we go.
They're never going to listen. So I just go on my merry way doing what I can. And sadly, I guess collaborations are not going to happen. I've waited for people to reach out and say, hey, would you do this with us? Would you work with us? It never works out. In the end, they just find out, oh God, we're gonna get harassed again.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna end up on fucking Kiwi Farm, so forget it.
Oh my God, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
Do you think that anyone in real life, outside of the realm of the internet, gives two shits what anyone says about me on the internet? No.
No, but that's true for anybody.
Why? Because my money is just as green as everybody else's.
I
Nobody
really see
gives a
this
shit.
part.
Stuff on the as every other person. So why do I don't care. Go ahead. Make fun of me. Whatever. I know I have a dream job. And I'll continue to enjoy my life.
I'm doing so great right now, guys. Believe me. I'm loving my life. It's the best. Thank you, and please believe me.
Much as I am, and you'll continue to be miserable on the internet trying to make fun of me, and I don't give a shit.
It's not like I'm some midlife crisis miserable dude.
Oh, we're seeing midlife crisis now.
Like, man, I hate it. I really backed myself into a corner. So in truth,
it really was like the natural flow of a midlife crisis, right? So instead of buying like a nice car, though, he bought all this shit for his office. And now he's going to start doing his workouts, which, you know, for him means 10-pound dumbbells, putting them up and down 10 times and calling it a day, you know?
I've made such a body of work, I should be making bank on the old videos. Like, no lie, in a month, with the amount that I put out there and the way that the algorithm was working, I should be making, no lie, $5,000 a month on residuals.
$5,000 a month on residuals. So residuals are paid when people around the world in some other form are choosing to play your content again for an audience that they will make ad revenue on, right? That's how residuals work, right? So residuals, I'll use a modern example, Full House. So actors that are still alive on Full House get residuals when Netflix or someone buys the series to show to their audience, which they're getting paid for, right? Because people are actually watching it. You know what I mean? You have to have people watching those. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just get residuals because you made old shit. People have to be wanting to see that old stuff, which is not the case. And they're not getting $5,000 either. Yes. They're not getting $5,000 either for that. You know, and the longer it goes, the less you get. But it's still things that have a value and are in demand in some shape or form. Okay. So he's talking in chat here. Nothing crazy, but not sure if you knew this, but apparently if you get the digital deluxe edition of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, you can play it on the 2nd. DSP says, yeah, and I think it's the same for Silent Hill, so we'll talk about it on the podcast. Now, everything is pretty messed up, TBH. We're not going to finish anything I'm playing. Well, that sounds like every other game then. He then says, I can't get YouTube to load my own page. Says it's unresponsive. The stream is working, correct? Okay. Log out and log back in?
I should. Just on what I've done up to now. I should be able to take a month off and make $5,000 cold on ad revenue.
Okay. It's cool to have dreams like this, isn't it? That just out of nowhere, you can make up whatever you want.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Okay, my PC must have had memory hole issues when I was away. Memory hole issues. Chuck Buried in the House says, no one offline cares from a guy whose life is online. Next time I embarrass myself, I'll call myself by saying no one in Azerbaijan knows about it. Yeah, I know. That's where he lives his entire life. And now you're saying no one offline cares? Okay, well, that's pretty bad for you then, because online is where your entire life is run and operates from. Entire business, 100% online. But yeah, we have memory hole issues.
I have to keep working.
Come on. That was not a mushmouth situation. That's a hard word. Azerbaijan. To
make new videos.
That's not a mushmouth.
If I don't, I get no views. I get no ad revenue. I get nothing.
That's a tough word. Good point, Mechanic Drewski. He only said $5,000 due to that's what Duty showed as he made a month. That's exactly correct. I should be getting that money Duty's making.
That's just how YouTube did it. I can't.
By the way, the moobs are back. You thought the moobs went away? No. They are back. Good point, Snort Burnell.
That's just how YouTube did it. I can't. They decided that's how they wanted to run their business. I can't change. You know what I'm saying? It sucks that that's the case, but that's what they decided to do.
He'll start looking down soon. Don't worry. He'll start looking down.
Hey, why'd you do that? Why did you do that? Why'd you just go to bite mommy? Wow. All right. So you see what pigs can do.
Real big part of the resentment you get is...
I don't know about pigs as a pet. I know they're really smart, right? And they can like learn to love you and stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about pig as a pet.
Being an average Joe, but being successful, I hate to say it, a lot of average Joes resent success of others, whereas I think we should applaud it. You could be right, but this is what I say. When my detractors, let's be honest.
Okay,
let's see if you think
please,
the same.
Please,
Do you not agree? Probably the vast majority of them are just really upset that I'm successful.
Oh, yes.
Right? That's what it is. Because if I was a schlub, if I was a loser, if I wasn't making good money, if I didn't have all of this success around me, then they wouldn't be upset. They're upset because they see me as someone they don't like, but also I'm successful. So they're jealous. But they would never say that. When you say that, they say, oh, no, we're not jealous. We don't want to be like him. You don't? You don't want...
No, really, no one does. This is the best. Imagine not being able to play whatever game you want online as a gaming streamer and needing to beg everyone every 5 minutes to remind people that you need money for the free content you are watching. That's the thing that no one wants to do. Yeah, people would love to make money to play games, but that's not what you're doing. You're not making money from playing games. DSP is making money from begging the same 5 people dry every 10 minutes.
You want to do what you love for a living. You don't want to make good money. You don't want to have an awesome studio setup. You don't want to be happily married. You don't want to actually be in good physical condition for the first time in 20 years because you have the time and means to do it now. But you don't?
He's being very specific there.
So what do you want then from your life? Sounds like a good life to me, and I'm living it.
I don't want to be an e-beggar. How about that?
So, yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm curious.
Yeah, in 20 years, we all can be healthy, guys. Wait 20 years.
But that, what else could it possibly be? Why do people obsess about people on the internet like they do? Right?
Man, my bills are coming due, and I really need to have money for groceries this week. So if you could please contribute to my stream. Please send me a tip, by the way, because I need the money right away. So please do that right now and help me out.
And now I'm feeling great.
Hold on, DSP's talking. Facehugger says, you shouldn't keep your PC on for days if you're not going to use it. You're inviting more dust inside, which will lead to stronger wear and tear, wasting electricity too. DSP, of course, responds because that's questioning his tech knowledge, okay? He says, I have to leave my PC on overnight to upload the videos. But in this case, I should have turned it off on Thursday once they were done. So that's my fault. Oh, okay, he did say so that's my fault. He's grown. He's changed.
I get on stream every day, and I'm energetic. You know what I was just saying? Because I just had a phone call with my parents today. I had my weekly phone call where I get caught up with my parents.
Oh, yeah, this was the best. Listen to what he did. Listen to how this story goes. I mean, this never happened, as most of his stories, but listen to what he wants you to believe he told his parents.
I said to my mother, I said, Mom, I want you to know something. For a while there, every time that I got up, I felt, a little pain in my back. Ooh, the creak in my legs. Ooh, now, get up, I sit down, I get up again, I sit down.
Yeah! Woo, yeah! He can get up and sit down twice.
Nothing.
Can you imagine that phone call? If you're 80 years old, that'd be a hype phone call. But when you're 40 years old calling your mom who's 70 or 80, listen up, Mom. I got something to tell you. Listen to this, Mom. Listen. Did you just hear that? Yeah, that's exactly what you thought. I stood up and sat down twice. Now tell me, how proud are you of me? What? Can you imagine? If you have difficulty in some other reason, maybe you have an injury or something, you're getting over it, that's a different story. But he's just a normal dude that's supposed to be a normal functioning adult. Saying, I just stood up and sat down twice. There was nothing, Mommy. Nothing. It's like, he lost his leg or something and has been fighting, with his prosthetic, or something like that. What?
Holy shit. It's like if you work out, you actually feel good. Which is what I was telling you guys a few months ago. We were having the same conversation. When you get into a rhythm where now you make being healthy part of your lifestyle, it feels good, and it's not a chore.
This is the guy you want to listen to, by the way.
Or anymore.
In health side stuff. He knows what he's talking about. Listen up. Listen up.
You feel energetic. You feel positive. You feel pumped. You get adrenaline. You get the hormones in you that make you feel healthy. And then you want to
get those hormones going. I got the hormones going.
That going. The problem is when you get into a rut where you're just stuck feeling like shit, and then you just can't get yourself out of that rut because you feel like there's no means. But this one last year, you have to understand, this one last year that I've had has been life transforming for me. It has. It's been absolutely life-changing for me in a very, very positive way. So thank you all for that, really. I really, really appreciate all of you doing that for me.
Yeah.
Phil has
by giving me money, I'm now able to be healthier.
Hypnosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing.
I really hope that Silk Song keeps going. Will I drop it if it doesn't hit a goal? No, I'll keep playing it, but we'll maybe play it less.
Yeah,
maybe we have to play it on late streams. I don't know. But I hope that we keep it going. Mozzie did a $2 super chat and says, tell me the story of you and Kat. She's awesome. No. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will tell you.
Yeah, I would love to hear that story.
All the full story. right now.
It's pretty simple, actually. I saw her online and sent her a message randomly because I was searching for anyone to send messages to that once interacted to me on Twitter. I mean, it's pretty simple. That's exactly how it happened. Cat I've shown it on the show. This is not a lie. 100% true, guys. Cat retweeted DSP twice in like a year before he messaged her. Okay, and he wasn't even following her. Then she had the problem with OBS, right? And then he answered her publicly and said, "Hey, OBS is wonky." And I'm guessing that he slid into her DMs right then. That's the long and short of it, right? And I know there's some more to it, but he's never going to talk about all the other stuff. I mean, there's no chance of that, guys. Zero chance. Big Ups NW News says, this was the clip he reads out in a super chat. Why did you do that? Why did you bite mommy? Now you can see what pigs can do. Oh, he read that? Did DSP read that ever in a super chat? That's funny. Why would you do that? Why did you bite mommy? Now you can see what pigs can do. That's good. Movie Sign in the House says, successful is being pimped out by two whales. Good job, Dave. And it would be one thing if you didn't have to beg your ass off to get that, right? That would be a different thing altogether. But it's not like that even happens naturally. It happens only after begging for hours upon hours every single day. Seawook Dev in the House says, Jaha lifting weights, DSP standing up. Uh-huh. Yeah, Jaha was funny on Twitter. He's like, I'm going to sit this one out. When someone posted the lifting shit, and Jaha said, I'm going to sit this one out, which was, I think, was funny. Because, yeah, that's a good idea. DSP doesn't want to compare himself to anyone.
The internet in general, these detractors are too crazy obsessed about her for no good reason. And I don't want people knowing anything about her at all, private, because it's none of their business. Uh-huh. One day, I will tell you this. One day I will tell you the full story. I will.
No, you won't.
One day.
No,
just not today. It's definitely not the right climate for it.
Not the right climate for it?
Have to. It's up to you if you want to. Don't feel pressure. And he's just asking, would you give me a kiss on the cheek? Would you? I've supported
He's such an asshole. He deserves it.
a lot tonight. I'm a longtime silent fan. I wanted to let you know that you deserve success. Don't let shut-in weirdos steal any glory. You're right where you're supposed to be, Phil. Thank you. Again, nice person again.
Nice person
Great
again, dude.
tonight, and thank you so much for the positivity and for the support tonight.
Yes, my wife and I are eating the same foods. The only exception, I'll tell you, half the time.
Good LARP question.
Yes, my wife and I are eating the same foods. The only exception, I'll tell you, half the time when I'm ordering food for DSP tries it, she doesn't eat it.
Fuck you.
Yep.
You're a liar.
She doesn't want it. Like, just the Taco Bell we just ate, she didn't get any Taco Bell. She doesn't want that shit. She's like, nah, I don't want that. It's bad for you.
Come on, man. Just leave her out of this, man. Just leave her completely out of it. It's better than these cringe lies for her. You know what I mean? Just don't bring her up anymore. What is this? Oh, that's way too unhealthy for me, Philip. What are you, nuts? She's not saying any of that shit.
So we're eating the same dinners together. And then when I do DSP tries it, typically I'm eating the bad food and she eats something healthy, or maybe makes something herself quick at home, or maybe ordering something healthy too, like a poke bowl or something like that. She'll eat something healthier like that.
Right.
RTU is mad that I took
Yeah, she eats 2 leaves and is done. Sometimes she just smells dinner and doesn't eat anything. It's wild. She's so healthy, though. Oh, my God. She ran 18 marathons yesterday. I couldn't even believe it. She's doing the Ironman next month. Like, that's where we're at right now. You know, just don't even bring her up. DSP is complaining. It's $90 for Sonic Racing Digital Deluxe. And then he says, we'll figure this out. The issue is, how will I finish anything now? Schedule is royally effed. Just start the show then if you're just looking at fucking prices of shit.
Took my shirt off. It's too bad. It's too bad, so sad. RTU. Maybe one day RTU will look like this. What do you think? You think RTU one day will get here? Get to this? couldn't say it with a straight face. I couldn't hold my composure. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it, guys. I had to break out and laugh, dude.
Okay. Yikes.
Oh, my God.
Yikes.
Stop it. Get some help.
Uh-huh.
Have I been working on my biceps? No. Absolutely not.
Oh, my God. He thinks the change is so great you would have noticed the change naturally.
My biceps? What are you talking about? These?
Oh, my God. I didn't see this part. He thinks it's so noticeable that, like, saying you didn't see them is, like, not possible. Oh, my God.
Have I been working with my... No.
Oh.
No. My biceps? What?
Oh.
Have I been working on my biceps? What?
Oh, my God. Holy
Oh my God, he's drinking Tyrone sperm.
Do you understand when I said
that was the worst part, yeah.
when if we do a night like this and I have fun with you and all we did was talk and I hit a goal? Do you understand how frustrating it is when I spend like an entire stream playing a game and we can't hit a support goal? That's where the true frustration comes, because it almost seems to me like if I just hung out with you guys a lot, I'd be just as successful, if not more successful. But I also love being a gamer. I want to be a gamer. I want to continue to do playthroughs and enjoy games. That's where I think a lot of the enjoyment of my content comes from. And that's what drives me nuts, is that sometimes I could just have a night like tonight, a random play chill with Phil night. And look how great it went. We had a ton of fun. We joked around. I flexed like an idiot, like you wanted. I hit my goal. We had a good time, right? That's what it's all about.
So do that every time then, please.
Why sometimes I can play a game and we can't hit a goal. It actually drives me nuts. Maybe one day it'll be just me blabbing with you guys all day. I don't know.
Oh, God, yes.
Right,
get there.
I'll end the recording, and then
that would be very entertaining. Go for it, King.
Someone on Kick and stuff like that. Guys, thank you. Great night.
You're fucking mentally deficient, and you really should seek help, because you're not having a normal human existence. You're fucked. There's still this back here, and it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head,
mind,
the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it.
Jesus.
I love it.
That was pretty rough.
Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but
I'm playing it out.
Your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense.
He is not live
no
yet.
Fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.
Okay, Vancouver Canucks season preview. That could be hype. That could be hype. All right, let's get the show on here. He's going to be on any minute, you know that. Fluffy Flapjack in the house says, absolutely insane. He's 43. Now learning a healthy diet exercise can lead to positive mental health, something you learn in middle school health class. If you just... he could have played this in a great way, right? Like I said, on that being said, if he just did all this workout thing, right, and then didn't say anything, and then kept working out, and maybe got in better shape... And then other people would have noticed, is what you really want to do, right? Is other people to notice when you make changes and you're looking better. He just had to make it the biggest deal possible. Notice me, everybody. Notice me. Look at this. I'm doing something cool now. And then it takes away all the good of you actually doing some change, because you're just doing it for attention and making sure everyone gives you that attention. That's what a middle schooler does. Right? And he's not going to do this forever either. You know it's not going to last forever. And then what? Now it's going to make the downfall all the more satisfying to all the people that hate him, because he's going to be, slip in his habits quickly when he doesn't see as fast of results as he wants. And it's going to be a lot of fucking fun for every detractor on Earth because he made such a big deal about this. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're doing it for attention, it's not going to last long. Exactly. If you're working out just because you want to look bigger, that's a great reason to work out, of course. But it takes a long time. And it's very tough to keep up that motivation when that's your only driving force. Is like, I'm gonna be like, they will never say bingo arms with me anymore. That's impossible. But maybe his hatred of trolls will drive him through. I don't think so, but we'll see. Commence the Jiggling says, imagine the week he was away. He finally went to a doctor and prescribed TRT for low T, and this is where the cringes come from. I mean, is that a normal thing to find low T and then to like give medicine right away for that low T? I don't know. Does it take a single doctor's visit to get diagnosed with that, Or does that take a few more trips? I don't know. I don't need that yet, luckily. Nah says, body shaming is real positive, Phil. Yeah, that's what one thing he doesn't do is make fun of people's weight. Well, what happened there then, But
fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
There you go. C in the house. My C drive. He is on a manic, and let's not forget that whole flexing bullshit came after a week when he was never happy with anything, right? So I don't know. Something's going on still behind the scenes. He was real happy that last stream, but not the streams before that at all. Here we go. Last chance to bet on the poll, guys. Usual under and over shirt combo or just the only under? We will find out now. The poll will be over in a second. Here we go. Make your bets now. This is the gout crystallization opening here. Love this one. Here it is. Here it is. My vote is just shirt, by the way. Undershirt only. That's my guess. My official guess.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. That's right.
64% of you win. There we go. 36% are felted.
Back from 2 days on break for a full, fun week of streaming. At least that's what I was going to say, because we're about to head into the fall season here in the United States, and that's the most exciting season of the year for us gamers because it's got the most games. We've got hot new releases nonstop lined up for the next several months, and that's obviously really hype. And I was ready for it. This week I had a 7-day streaming week planned for you guys. We were going to have pushing and finishing certain games. We were going to have chill streams. Then we were going to have the release of 2 hot new games.
Pushing and finishing games.
All ending with a climactic month-ending amazing marathon. And then Comcast wrote me an email.
Oh, okay. That's the show.
Now, everything is in disarray because my internet needs to be down for a minimum of 1 day, if not more than that, later on this week. If this had been last week, it would have been perfect, but they waited until the literal date of the release of multiple high-profile video games. That's going to disturb my schedule.
Comcast, you don't realize the game's coming out that day? What's wrong with you?
So,
have you checked out the schedule?
We are going to talk about this and how we can try to work around it. I don't think that there's a perfect solution. Sadly, I feel like no matter what we do, we're kind of in a situation where something's going to suffer. And I think at this point, we have to figure out what's the lesser of 2 or 3 evils that we should go with. So we'll focus on that on today's show. But in addition, hey, we are full speed ahead when it comes to goals and support. We are very close to an episode of DSP Tries It, which I'm very excited for. We've got good stuff going on. Don't get me wrong. It's not all pain in the ass stuff. But sometimes you just got to make lemonade out of lemons, right? And that's what we're going to do. So sit back and relax. It's time to start up a new streaming week here on DSP Gaming with an epic episode of the Level 1 podcast.
115 people are very hyped about it. 112 people, actually. That's what he was waiting for. Now we're waiting for 100 people before we start the podcast. Really, honestly, I think that's it. Oh, just dropping by the minute. 110. Let's see what do I have. This is a risky one. Okay, yeah, this is from last night. I didn't know what this was, so I'm going to delete this. Somehow we talked about Cinderella last night. What else? Oh, yeah, also, that was from Friday. This is from Friday. China Girl. Okay, let's put that back. Okay. I'll put that into the slideshow, though. That was pretty funny. All right, here we go. Go.
Today is Saturday, which I know is weird.
Oh, it's so weird.
The 20th of September, 2025. Typically, Saturday would be my regular day off. In fact, it has been for a very long time. So it's weird when I'm here on a Saturday. It doesn't feel like it's the normal schedule.
Yeah, what's going on?
I wouldn't be shocked if we have a situation here where people aren't here all day, because normally I wouldn't be here. I bet that today we might have lower attendance than usual, and that sucks, but what can you do? When you're regular like me, when you're Mr. Clockwork, when you're not on time, or when you're early, in this case, sometimes things can get thrown off. And I get that, but there's not much that I can really do about it. That's life. Sometimes things don't go according to plan, or things need to shuffle around. In this case, this week, I had to do a lot of stuff on my days off. I had multiple appointments, places to be, things to do. And because of that, I had to do it in time with days when stuff is open or available. Just so happened I had to do some stuff both on Thursday and Friday.
Oh, my God.
So it is what it is. I'm back, and I was supposed to be here for 7 straight days. The goal this week was to get as far as I possibly could in the games that I'm playing, including Chronos: The New Dawn, Hollow Knight Silksong, Sweet Code N2. We were going to do a little bit of like late night chill stuff. We were going to have American Truck Sim, going to do some Gears of War multiplayer. And it all lined up great, right? But the whole idea was to, on Thursday, do the new releases. What are the new releases for this week? Well, there's 2 giant new releases, both coming out this Thursday. One is Silent Hill F, the new Silent Hill game now set in Japan, and everyone's scratching their head wondering what this game's going to be.
Only
and will
you
it really
are.
tie in with the other Silent Hill games, or is it in name only?
Only you are.
And then we've got Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, the latest racing game from Team Sonic. Previously they had made Team Sonic Racing, and then they made, was it Sonic Racing Transformed? Or was it the other way around? I actually think it was Sonic Racing Transformed first, and then Team Sonic Racing after. And there hasn't been a game in that regard in a while, but the hype behind this game is that it's coming, straight on the heels of Mario Kart World, which most people have already dropped and or have criticized heavily. So people are looking.
Oh, that's not true. I mean, people are criticizing it more than the last one, but being dropped is kind of nuts.
Which most people have already dropped and or have criticized heavily. So people are looking for a better racing game, and it looks like, hell, this might actually be the game that takes over, and people will just stop playing Mario Kart because it kind of sucks.
That there's 0 point. No matter how good Sonic is, Sonic. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to shill for Nintendo here. But Sonic Racing, which is a great game, my kids have it, and it's fun. The first one, not this one, new one. But Sonic dreams it could get 1/10 of the sales of Super Mario Kart World. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact of the matter. It's a different universe in terms of people that buy Sonic versus people that play Mario Kart World. But okay. Anyways, Philip, I know we hate Nintendo.
That takes over, and people will just stop playing Mario Kart because it
I think Sonic
sucks.
Racing is fun, too. So, yeah.
Two
it's just
hot, spicy
name
games
recognition,
to start the fall gaming season, or as I used to call it, the hardcore gaming season. Okay, why?
It's way deeper. It's way deeper game. That's absolutely true, Sonic.
Call the fall the hardcore gaming season?
Big ups
because this
DNX.
was typically the time of year when almost every major publisher would release their game. Why would they all release it in this particular quarter of the year?
Anything for this,
They all saw
right?
profits because they were like, ooh, if I release my game right before Christmas, this means we'll have artificially inflated sales as people will rush the stores to buy these games as Christmas gifts.
Is that artificial?
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Is that
so
artificial?
It used to be insanely crazy levels of games coming out this time of year. Now, there are still heavy amounts of games that release in the fourth quarter, but not always. To be honest, sometimes it's just not as heavy as it used to be. And the other flip side of this is a lot of the games that come out just aren't that good. Because it used to be every major AAA blockbuster release would all come out within 2 to 3 months. It would be like September, October, November, like 60 games would come out. So that's why I called it the hardcore gaming season. But at this point, I don't feel like that term really even applies anymore. because a lot of games now have spaced themselves out, particularly the first quarter tends to be a very busy quarter for games. And recently, even the summer has had some good releases, which is a good thing. To space it out and have games at other times of the year instead of all at the same time is always a good idea. Okay? So, I'm excited for the new games, but now we're screwed. Allow me to explain why.
Oh, please, how are we screwed?
This week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I played the living crap out of Chronos and Silksong. Like, that was the focus. I wanted to finish Silksong. Excuse me. That's completely wrong. I wanted to finish
now we're in trouble.
Chronos by Thursday. And I thought I could. I thought, man, if I do a major stream today, a night stream, and then another major stream, maybe like, that's going to be like 7, 8, 9 hours. I'll probably beat it. Because at this point, we're over 12, 13 hours in, and everyone says the game's 15 to 20 hours long. So I was like, yeah, we're good, gung-ho. We're going to beat this game this week. It'll be out of the rotation. And to be honest with you guys, completely dependent on what was going to happen with my schedule and other new games, Suikoden 2 has been a great playthrough.
Oh, my God, you're right. Okay, watch this. Fish Tank Enjoyer is right. Okay, so try to get a... Okay, so you can see here... All right, what do I have here? I'll use this, whatever this is. Okay, I'll use this picture, okay? So as you can see, the fade is here, okay? But let's look at the other side, okay? Look at the other side. He's going to turn here, turn, and you can see it's way higher here than here. Right? There's a good... I mean, I know it's not a perfect, but... It's way higher on one side.
However, I made a gross miscalculation. What do I mean by that? Well, if you take a look at the playthrough, we are currently 16 parts in. Okay? So you're not aware. Okay? If you take a look at my Suikoden 1 playthrough.
He's asymmetrical.
Right,
both of you got it at the same time.
Let me find it from just a few months ago.
He's stressed.
My Suikoden 1 HD remake playthrough was 17 parts.
Whoa!
The entire playthrough.
Yo!
My Suikoden 2 playthrough is 16 parts, and everyone says, oh, you're about halfway through the game.
What?
What? Oops. I really didn't realize that the game was that long. To be honest, I had no idea. I played Suikoden 1 a bunch, like 2-3 times when I was younger. I only played Suikoden 2 once ever.
I thought you grew up playing the game in the 90s. It was one of your favorite games of all time.
So I actually didn't remember its length. Apparently, this game is like twice as long as the original.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if I had known that this was going to be a 30-plus hour playthrough, I would have started it way earlier in the summertime. Seriously, like I probably would have started it in like late July, even very early August, because I had no idea that it was going to take me this long. So I kind of feel bad now.
Why?
Because obviously there were people who were like, oh, I like the playthrough.
You said you were going to play it all.
It's absolutely not a major focus right now. If you haven't noticed, Suikoden 1 is getting the least attendance, the least engagement, the least support, and the least on-demand views of anything that I'm doing.
Let me check
that. Now, not
that.
to say that the on-demand views actually mean anything.
Well, then why does it matter?
If you're not aware, right now, YouTube is no longer counting any views for anyone using an ad blocker. I'm serious. So right now, it says that my stream on YouTube has 154 viewers, but
It's not for live streams, brother. It is not for live streams.
Using ad blocker, it doesn't count for the
stream. It is not for live streams.
So you wouldn't even be shown.
It is not for live streams.
Yeah, that's how it works now.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed, everyone's views have dipped in the last month.
And that's still not a confirmed thing. I know people are coming out with more evidence that it probably is that, but it's not like that's like, yep, that's fucking it.
Right, that's why. Ad blocker means basically you don't exist to YouTube. So, not to say that a big dip in views is a big deal, but if you just look at everything across the board, yeah, Suikoden 2 is definitely the playthrough that's not really getting much attention. So, to be honest, I'll tell you right now, right up front, I think we got to put this playthrough on hiatus. It's the only way to, number one, to really handle this situation is we need more time for the other games. So, as of now, I'm officially announcing Suikoden 2 is on hiatus. It will continue. Okay?
No, come on. What do you think, boss man? What do you think?
It absolutely, positively will continue.
Boss man, why are you going so fast? No! Boss man, he'll get back to it. It's on hiatus. He'll get back to it. Please. Take it easy. He'll get back to it.
It's not now. With this situation going on, this is the reason I have to basically say we need the time for other games. So no more Suikoden 2 in the schedule as of now. That's what I mean. Already the schedule will be changing immediately
Drew's not crying,
dramatically because of what's going on this week. Okay? So the point here was I was supposed to play as much of the games I'm playing and try to finish Chronos by Thursday. On Thursday is the release of both Silent Hill F and Sonic Racing, right? Great. And then Friday, this coming Friday, the 26th, was supposed to be the worst games ever marathon, where I was going to end the month with a bang, playing some of the worst games ever, including Lord of the Rings Gollum, Kong Skull Island, Bad Rats, Bubsy 3D, Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, just to name a few. I have like 10 games lined up that we can play during this Bad Games marathon.
Got 'em.
All right? So people were pumped for that and excited, and this week looked like it was going to be one of the best weeks for content because we got continuing playthroughs, new hot games, and a marathon, right?
Big ups, Dare Bear.
And then Comcast contacted me multiple ways, too, so this is serious. It's not like, oh, it's messing around. The emails and texts and everything.
Yeah. You know, if they just send an email, that means it's not serious. What the fuck was that statement?
And then Comcast contacted me multiple ways, too, so this is serious. It's not like, oh, it's messing around. The emails and...
Oh, it's not messing... it's an email and a text. It's not messing around this time. Gotcha. Flathead Round Teats Reel says the haircut goes against the Geneva Convention.
Text and everything on both of my business accounts because I have 2 business internet accounts. So here's what's going on with Comcast. First of all, if you don't know who Comcast is...
He has 2 business accounts
now? You must
now?
live under a rock.
He has 2 business accounts now? I thought one was not business line. The other, now that is 2?
A ginormous mega conglomerate corporation. They're involved in TV production, but notably... they are an ISP.
And by the way, the business lines, you have the same internet, guys. It just means you have faster customer service. That's the only thing you get with the business style account with them. You right?
Meaning that they they provide internet service to tons of people in the United States. Notably in my living area, they are the fastest available. If I go with anyone else, it's much slower. Therefore, for what I do on a daily basis, you know, streaming, uploading, etc., I need to have Comcast as my internet service provider. It's the only way I could actually do business from my home.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'd have to go somewhere where there's better internet. Okay? Comcast contacted me. Okay? Here's what they had to say.
I'll read it word for word.
I'll read it to you word for word.
Because it's not John Rambo, so...
We're getting our network ready for next-generation internet speeds. Bringing customers like you to a fast and reliable experience is our #1 priority. And about a week from now, we'll be making enhancements to evolve Comcast business network in your area. The goal is to ultimately allow us to deliver multi-gigabit upload and download speeds.
That's what I want.
This is one example of how our next-generation network is evolving to get smarter, faster, and more reliable. Our most current information has a starting work on your area on September 25th, that's this coming Thursday, affecting services at my address. While we'll make our best effort to stick to that date, sometimes factors beyond our control, like weather, may cause us to shift the schedule, so how this will affect you. During this time, you can expect interruptions to all Comcast services. If you're even a Comcast voice customer, you will not be able to call 911 or use your phone at all. Please know our teams will work efficiently as possible to limit the duration of interruptions. And then it says, confirm your information so we can contact you with updates. So basically what they're saying to me is I have no internet.
Yes, Nervous Noodles, that is right. So he thinks someone wrote that up in a single email for him. Mr. Burnell, we'd like to let you know of a few things about your service with us. Thank you so much. And he thinks it's all directly for him.
No phone, but I don't use their phone, so that doesn't matter. But I have no internet starting on Thursday, the 25th. Now, if you didn't realize, they didn't even say in that message that this would be one day.
Yeah,
Did
they
you
don't
notice
fucking
that?
know.
They didn't say, oh, only one day, no
They
video.
don't say deadlines because douchebags like him will call them off the fucking hook, wondering when it's going to be over. So instead, what they do now is they don't tell you when it's going to be done. They said they don't know because, you know, they don't want to give them a fucking date. So when it's done, and you send a happy email to everyone, and then you get all positive stuff, you know? Hey, it's done now, enjoy.
Deal. They're saying this could actually be like a lengthy thing, and they're supposed to keep me informed. But now here's the thing.
Oh, here we go.
All right. I want you to think about this. They're going to take down all of the internet in the area to do these upgrades. Great. But what about businesses, right? There's businesses in this area, and they absolutely rely on needing internet to do business.
They're going to do these updates at 3 a.m., I bet, by the way, and it won't take as long as he's saying here. Like 24 hours just deadlocked, please.
How do you do a credit card payment? Without internet, how do you keep track of online inventory and things like that? You can't. You need internet. So they're saying we're going to take down your internet on the 25th. But they're not making promises. Great. But the thing is, the longer that they leave their network down, they're actually leaving themselves open to liability. Meaning, let's say a business out here can't operate for 2-3 days, they can get sued.
No, they cannot, by the way. No, they cannot. No, they cannot. They're providing a service for you that you pay for, and in the contract, I'm sure it says in that fucking contract, hey, sometimes it's going to go down, and that's going to happen. I know there's limits and stuff when you sign up, like they can't go down for a month, but I'm pretty sure they're going through the steps that allow them to get that thing fixed. But okay, go ahead.
One thing, it's reasonable amounts of downtime for maintenance,
please.
which is what they're claiming there's going to be. But if they end up having like 2, 3, 4 days down, they're going to be in hot water.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, definitely.
The thing is, I don't really trust them. I'm going to be honest with you. Over the years, I've seen a lot of ineptitude within Comcast.
Yeah, please
Sometimes
sue them.
They're on the ball and they're great. And then I've seen them absolutely make the most ass-backward decisions I've ever seen. Such as,
yes,
if you're a
sue
Comcast
them.
customer,
Sue them.
You can't get a new IP address. I'm going to repeat what I just said. If you're a Comcast customer, you cannot receive a new IP address. They have no way to do it because all of their hardware auto programs to research out and receive the same IP over and over. And
research out.
There is literally no one within the company
on Twitter is probably the best way, Crispy Critter, if you use Twitter.
That knows how to bypass
or email if you got that quick.
So
I
there
got
have
it
been
right
times when sadly I was doxxed and my IP address was put on the internet. So people started DDoS attacking me. I'm like, well, I need a new IP address. Normally the ISP would be like, okay, watch this. Done. No, not Comcast. Comcast has to send a tech out to my house with a second new modem, hook both modems up to the internet at once, so each has a different IP address, then disconnect the old modem that had the old IP address, then reassign my account from the old modem to the new modem. It takes like an hour and a half. I'm serious.
He's trying to make it sound like disconnecting a modem is like an hour job there. He's got to disconnect it. Oh, the whole thing, by the way. Like it's some big job. That's an hour and a half.
It's just a pain in the ass. Versus, oh, we could just do it like this. Click, 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 done. And that's how Comcast operates. They're bloated. They're bureaucratic. They have departments that do not communicate well with each other. And they don't know what the hell they're doing. A lot of the time. Not all of the time. I will say there's been a couple times that they did know what they were doing. However.
Okay, so, however.
I'd say the straw that broke the camel's back for me is when a few years ago, they had an employee who was a detractor. And that detractor actually was going inside of my cable modem, resetting it repeatedly during my live streams, changing the name of my wireless networks in the modem, which I had disabled, but instead enabling that and naming it insanely awful things. And then
imagine staying at that company. Like, obviously, that's fucked up thing someone did. No one deserves to have a real company person working on that, you know, if that's the case. But imagine staying with that company, right? Like, it's pretty easy that's kind of the last straw, man. I'm going to change companies if that happens. You know what I mean?
Having my whole neighborhood see it when they search for wireless internet. I mean, I could keep going on. So I had to have a tech come out here, read the logs in my modem to find the person who did it, caught them red-handed, and they got fired. I want you to think about this.
Oh, here we go.
So you think I trust this company to actually do things well? No.
Oh, big up. Okay, Crispy Critter, big ups. I got it. Okay. So this is from Xfinity's public forums. You know, you could write stuff on the forums. And this one is this DSP or not? Here we go. My internet is undergoing a planned outage to improve the network, and I'd like to know why no one bothered to say something ahead of time. If it is a planned outage, then Xfinity clearly knew about it ahead of time. If you can text me nonstop to sell me something or hound me for money, you for something, you sure as fuck sure can text me to let me know when the service that I paid for will be unavailable and to compensate me for the massive inconvenience. Seriously, Xfinity is a corporate version of a sociopath. This kind of shit really sucks or something and makes me feel taken advantage of. You charge for services you don't deliver. Fuck. It sounds like him. I'll say that. I'm not saying it is him, but it could be a LARPer too. I think a LARPer would have used more words though, like meaningful, and it's gonna get in the way of my workouts. I think a LARPer would use more words. Greedo the Green says, "I've never seen someone more regarded about normal stuff that happens in life. This is a present bag, guys. We need to hit the goals before they cut my internet off." Oh yeah, you're right, Greedo the Green. This is just hit the goals before the internet's off, guys. You're right. Dare Bear says, this guy just loves to complain about everything. Like, can the guy just not be happy for once? No, it's not fun to be happy. He needs something, let's say he has this big opposition he's fighting against, guys, and you're going to help him get past all these hard things that happen in life. You know that.
I don't. I suspect what will happen is on this Thursday, the 25th, they will take down my internet, and it will be up and down all day, so I can't consistently do anything with it, right? Like, maybe it'll be up for an hour, then down for half the day, then up for an hour, right? And I don't believe at all...
Just making up reality.
At all that they're going to be done on Thursday. I'm serious. I almost predict that, knowing this company, this internet will be down for several days. All right?
Okay.
Now, in truth, it's nice to have a few days off. Don't get me wrong. But this is the busiest time of the year. We've got Silent Hill F and Sonic Racing coming out on Thursday, and I was supposed to do a marathon. So it literally couldn't have been worse. Like I said, if they had done this a week or two before, I wouldn't have given two shits. Like, oh, big deal. They're literally doing it the worst fucking time possible.
Okay.
And I have no control over it. As a customer, I can't complain. I can't say, oh, don't do it. I refuse. There's nothing I can do. It's their infrastructure. It's their network. They can do this whenever they want. And I just have to fucking put up with it. All right?
Yep, you chose a job like that. Go ahead.
To be honest, when all that went down with that detractor, I was wanting to switch ISPs.
Why didn't you?
Seriously. I was like, I can't believe that this was a situation that this happened.
But instead, my laziness went out, and I stayed with them.
I searched it out, and I couldn't find anything. There was a competitor who was way slower and wasn't going to be fast enough for me to stream. And then there was Starlink, which is not reliable. Starlink is, kind of splotchy, excuse me.
It's splotchy.
You need to have a clear view of the night sky and all this bullshit.
It is splotchy. I've heard that.
There was no way that it was going to necessarily be.
Elon said that. It's planned splotchiness. Orion says business will take cash or be closed. I mean, business. It's so dumb how big a deal he's making this. You know how it goes, guys. It's going to be at 3 a.m. At max, it's going to be a few hours. The world's going to keep on turning. But he has to do this to, again, guys, has so much hardships I'm overcoming. You guys don't even recognize it. But if you want to see it keep going.
Working, right? So.
Splotchy.
I had no options. From what I'm to understand, very soon, there may be new options in my area. There is a gigabit internet company that is stretching out in this area.
Spreading out?
And very soon, perhaps, I may be able to switch. I'm not saying that I would.
Stretching out?
I'm just saying this is kind of a bad situation where I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Because, everyone always tries to blame stuff on me, and they'll say, well, this is your fault. You didn't prepare. Why didn't you switch ISPs? Because I couldn't. I did look into it. There's literally nothing that would have been good enough. Now, before someone they already did. I can't believe it. I was going to say, before someone idiotically says, why don't you stream from your phone or your backup Wi-Fi hotspot? It's not fast enough to stream gaming.
Yes, it is. But
That's for, bare bones internet use. Like, let's say, for example, I had a brick and mortar store and I sell, I don't know, knickknacks. I'm like
knickknacks.
arts and crafts store.
Who's a what's it's?
You could use
whatchamacallit.
slower backup internet to do point of sale transactions. It would take longer, but within a minute or two, you'd still be able to do like a credit card transaction and stuff like that.
Doodads,
That's not for
widgets.
Stream. It's not good enough. All right, you can't. It's not going to be good enough whatsoever. That's really stupid.
Okay.
All right, so don't even say, oh, why don't you stream with your phone? Why don't you stream with your backup hotspot? Because it's just fucking slow as shit. There's no way you could do gameplay and stuff with that, okay? So, basically, I'm stuck. This Thursday, I cannot stream. Therefore, it's official. This coming Thursday, the 25th, I have off.
And I'm happy to announce that will also be, that being said, we'll be on Thursday with Sam in the house, of course, as he is back. That will be a Thursday, that being said. Get ready for that.
I can't work. I'm actually forced to not work by Comcast, and there's nothing that I can do about it. Okay? Now, in regards to when will I be back, obviously, I'd like to be back on Friday the 26th. And if I come back on Friday the 26th, I don't know, should I do the new games? Should I do my marathon? I don't even know. At this point now, everything's screwed up because of Comcast and their horrible timing, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah,
all right. So
Smiles is right.
Sit here and bitch
Comcast, why do you talk to Sega and Konami about the timing of your outages? Dumb fucking fucks. No street smarts.
Stamp my feet and meh. Instead, I want to figure out a solution. Okay. So I've already researched a few things that I'd like to throw your way. All right?
Is this? What could this possibly mean?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
So, number one, Silent Hill F releases Thursday the 25th when I can't stream. However, there is an edition, the Digital Deluxe Edition, that you can get for more money, and then you can actually play the game 2 days early. So that would mean that I could actually play it this Tuesday, the 23rd, and I could play it and get a head start. All right? Sonic Racing Crossworlds comes out on Thursday, the 25th. But they've got an edition where if you pay extra money, you can play it early.
Woo,
you can actually play Sonic Racing 3 days early. That's right. You can play it as early as this Monday, the 22nd. Okay? So, I do have some options. However, the options are pricey. In the case of Silent Hill F, it's not that big of a deal. It's around, I think it's like $5 to $10 extra. Probably worth it for the fact that I can't play the game on release day and I don't know when I can come back. Probably makes sense to pay some extra money there. In the case of Sonic Racing Crossworlds, it's $20 extra. 20 for a racing game that I don't know if I'm going to like.
Yeah.
That I don't know if it's going to have any longevity.
By the way, there's not been a single contribution this stream. He hasn't begged yet either, but just pointing that out.
For a racing game that I don't know if I'm going to like,
even.
that I don't know if it's going to have any longevity. I mean, case in point, take a look at Mario Kart. Mario Kart World, everyone thought, oh my God, the new Mario Kart, we waited a decade for it. This is going to be an amazing hit. And it's actually a huge flop. Everyone bought it, but everyone stopped playing it. The player base has dramatically diminished. Almost no one cares about this game anymore, to be honest. It's kind of sad, actually, because it was supposed to be the big thing that you're going to want to switch to for, and it's dead now. It's a dead game.
This shirt is unbelievable today.
Will that happen with Sonic Racing Crossworlds? I don't know. All right? So here's the other problem on top of all of this.
Okay.
Because you might say, well, if they're only like $20 extra in one case, $10 extra in the other, then what's the issue? That's not a big deal. You made good money. You're right. Money isn't the issue. Time is the issue. Why?
I made good money,
because today is Saturday the 20th. I'm playing Chronos. I'm playing Silk Song. I have a Gears of War multiplayer stream scheduled for the night stream tonight. I have American Truck Sim scheduled for tomorrow night.
Well, just change shit.
I had things laid out as if my schedule was going to be normal, in which case none of this would have been an issue. The problem is Comcast decided to screw the pooch here, and now my schedule's all effed up.
Upgrading their service, by the way?
What do I do? Because let's say I decide I'm going to pay extra, so I'm going to play Sonic on Monday, and Silent Hill on Tuesday, which means I probably play both of them on Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday. I may even have to be off Friday and Saturday, depending on how long it takes for them to upgrade this network and finish it, right? Finish the work. But then what happens to everything else I'm playing? Number one, I already told you, Suikoden 2, we're retiring for now. We're going to bring it back in the future when things slow down. At this point, I just don't have time. Okay? What about Chronos? Here's a question, and this is an honest question for all of you who have been following my Chronos playthrough, because I need information, okay? Does anyone actually know how far into Chronos The New Dawn I am?
Oh, my God.
Because what I don't understand is when I started playing this game, everyone said, oh, this game's 15 to 20 hours long. And I said, oh, that sounds good for a
When you play how
game.
he plays, add 10 extra hours to whatever he's going to say here.
Right now, I'm around 15 hours in. So you'd think I'd beat it within 2 streams. But the last stream that I played it, people were like, oh, you're halfway through. But I'm 15 hours in. How could I be halfway through a 20-hour game if I'm 15 hours in? So this is why I always am incredibly skeptical when people tell me, oh, the game is this long. I don't believe it. I think that it's...
Yeah, because they don't have to beg every 4 seconds. Big ups too. Iwamoto says last week, what's bad about long games? Hypocrite. Yeah, well that changed. That changed with the wind. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the narrative we have is that's how good games are bad games are. Long games are bad. Good short games are bad. You know how it goes. Tony T said, I will say people are pretty upset with Mario Kart World. There's hundreds of videos outlining that. Sonic is killing it right now. Will probably take over. What I'm saying is, even if, let's say, Sonic is killing it and Sonic takes over, it will still have less players than Mario Kart World just because of that's Nintendo's thing. It's just the name recognition. There will always be more people playing Mario Kart World. Whether Sonic could be like the best racing game of all time, Mario Kart World will still be better than it, at least in sales and probably in players too, just because of the, it's such a monolith, right? Even if it's not even worth it, if it's not even hasn't earned that on the in terms of how good the game is, it is just a monolith, right? That's what I'm saying. So, but I'm not saying like Sonic has a very good chance of being better, absolutely. But you know how Nintendo is, man. So a lot of people fucking will die for Nintendo. You know how it goes. That's how they can spend $80. Price their games at $80, and
if I'm 15 hours in. So this is why I always am incredibly skeptical when people tell me, "Oh, the game is this long." I don't believe it. I think that it's bullshit. What happens is whenever people give those time estimations, they're based on people rushing. People beat the game once. Now they're replaying the game and rushing. That's the time estimate they give you for the length of the game, which is fucking bullshit. And it actually makes me angry. So
e-beggar section of how long it takes to beat or whatever? Yeah, what if you're begging? How long does that take?
Anyone out there actually have practically played this game and can tell me how far I am into it? Because everything on the internet says 15 to 20 hours, but that doesn't make sense based on what I was told last stream. Okay?
Yeah.
Does anyone know?
Look, like this. Look, okay.
Anyone?
They need to add e-begging section to this. They have main story, main plus extra, and completionist, but they need to have a third e-begging section. Please. What if you have to e-beg as well? Please add that. Chat hand-holding as well. Yes, what if you have chat hand-holding?
We got a lot of moronic trolls on the stream
yes.
today.
Yes.
I'm just going to get rid of them.
Get rid of them now, King. Take care of it.
The villain says 18 hours. You did not answer my question. I did not say... 18 hours literally does not answer anything I just asked. I said, how far into the game am I? Am I halfway?
Again, the villain is a confirmed dent, by the way. Yeah, yell at him, please. Go ahead.
3/4? Am I going to beat the game today? Today I'm doing 2.5 to 3 hours of gameplay of it.
Yell at him.
Am I beating it today? Will I be near the end after today? That's what I need to know.
Uh-huh. Berate him more, King. He deserves it. He tried to answer your question. What an asshole.
Did I pass the second boss fight? I don't know. I fought.
What do you mean by boss?
How many bosses have I don't even know what's a boss in this game. That's the problem. I don't know what a boss is in this game.
Wait, hold on. What's the game about again? Could you remind me? What am I doing in this game? Okay, this horror one. Okay, horror one. Okay.
Certainly don't have health bars and have names, so how the hell would you know?
What do I do in this game again? What's my character's name?
What is the last part I completed? If I'm remembering correctly, let me look. I believe.
No. He's not playing that Fish Tank Enjoyer.
We went into the sculptor's basement where there was that statue, and then there's a visitor is down there, and you get a new whatever it's called, another person's personality in you. And then we went to the hospital, and we just began the hospital.
Jesus, I have 55 hours.
Which is very Resident Evil.
I have 55 hours of Death Stranding now. And I think I've added like 25 in the last 2 weeks because I've been like just building roads. So I wonder how long my playthrough is going to be. Probably going to be pretty long.
Evil-esque, also very Silent Hill-esque.
ALT%,
That's where we are right now. Okay? No, see, here's another moronic suggestion. We'll go to another person's channel and look at. Then I'll spoil a fucking game, you idiot.
Oh my god, dude. What do you want then?
Go to another person's channel and watch their whole playthrough of the game. Then you'll know where you are. Then why play the game?
Okay. Really chill and cool, man. Very cool.
Oh, man. Oh. Okay. So I'm in the hospital. If someone knows how far into the game the hospital is, all right, I would love to know. We got spammers over on the Kick Chat this morning. I got a ban now. These idiots.
Oh, wait. He said...
We got spam...
DSP, I'll just read this comment. This is not a WPIG statement. I don't know what's going to happen, but here we go. It says, DSP Gaming Real is an autistic-friendly environment. Philip B. personally deals with his own ailments, such as gout, hemorrhoids, post-nasal burst strip. As a gay with hemorrhoids, Phil likes for men to burst in his nose instead, and autism. That was the message.
Hammers over.
Not endorsed by ALT. No,
Kick
Tim
Chat
Snake.
this morning. I got a ban now. These idiots.
I just reading the comment there.
Get rid of this idiot. Get rid of this idiot. I got 2 of them. Okay. So I'll wait, and I'm sure eventually someone will give me an answer.
They're trying, but you keep yelling at them.
The hospital is. Okay. By the way, shout out to B Twixt, who has been dropping kicks over on Kick the entire podcast so far. I appreciate that, B Twixt. Thank you. Want to do some brief shout-outs? Let's do some brief shout-outs. Let's take a little break, okay?
Yeah.
Eternal Napalm, 49 months as a member, and he says, happy weekend, Phil. Hope all is well. Well, you're hearing how all is. It's not that things are bad. It's just that things are going to be annoying and chaotic and confusing.
Chaotic. It's pandemonium, man. Pandemonium. Okay. Pandemonium here on DSP Gaming Real.
5 to 6 hours left if I've arrived at the hospital. Thank you to Ramirez Manson. Nice person, actually trying to help. So that means that if I do Chronos today as a daytime stream, and then maybe we do another major stream of Chronos, perhaps we will actually beat the game this week. All right, which I would like to do. To be frank with you all, I want to beat Chronos this week. I want to complete the game so that way we have one done. It's not like it's an unfinished playthrough. To be honest, I don't think that I could play Chronos and Silent Hill at the same time. I think that's overload to have 2 survival horror games at exactly the same time like that. Okay?
That is overload. That is horror game overload.
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
He's
I'm in
banning
chapter 8 of 11, nearly at the end.
today.
Thank you, Game Dude. Now people are being very helpful. You see, now I calm down. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that very much.
You shouldn't be that volatile.
Thank you.
I've calmed down. Okay. Jesus. So hey, guys, just let you know I have calmed down. I was pissed 5 minutes earlier, but I've calmed down now.
An idea, and now that we're getting the idea formulated, I think we're going to figure out what we're going to do with this schedule, okay? By the way, so good morning to everyone who's here. We got Chris. We got Game Dude. We've got Witch Doctor and Spooderman. What weird. I know Eternal Napalm is here. Mario RPG Fan is here. We got Squirtle. Over on the kick side, Eddie Chill, Maestro David, Eliza Pancakes. Who else we got? RGB King.
Oh, yeah.
Like
so,
Philip Ennis. That's supposed to be like Filipinas. Is starting to toss down out some kicks now. Thank you for that.
Toss down some kicks.
Excuse me. Mango Ice Cream Kitty's here. How's
I
everyone?
think what we're going to do, by the way, is do a new question scheme. So what I'm going to do is find a new question, like questions for us to aim for. And if you get one of those questions, that will be a free temple piece. That's what we're going to do now. I haven't found a good question base yet. Obviously, they're going to be pretty difficult, but that's how we're going to roll, I think. So if you get your question asked on the pre-stream, that will be a free temple piece. Okay, that's how we should do it. But they will be hard.
Do it. Usagi Jojo is here. What's up, Grandmaster Scrub, Stormforce Gamer, hashtag Fluffy. Who else is here this morning? Good morning. Well, actually, it just turned afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. My apologies that I had to get right into business today. I do prefer a more laid-back, chill podcast, but today we had to be all business because of this nonsense. Pixel Queen, thanks for dropping some bits, or excuse me, some kicks over on Kick. I remember to call them kicks now. They're not bits, they're kicks, but they're exactly the same as bits. That's why I get them confused. And I don't believe, I will check again, I do not believe they have updated any of the services yet to integrate with, no. They have not upgraded services to integrate with Kicks yet. I hope they do soon. I would love to have pop-up messages for you guys for Kicks. But right now, all they have are subscriptions and follows on Kick. They don't have stuff for the Kicks. There's nothing I can do about that right now.
You don't want that either.
I want to do pop-ups for you guys, but I can't. Because here's the thing. If people actually start doing, if they start doing pop-ups, people are going to want to do 100, 200, 300 kicks at a time to get a message on the screen, right? You're going to want to see a pop-up.
You
I can't
want
do
that?
that right now.
People really want that, you
and
think?
By the way, thank you to Kitchup, who just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you so much, Kitchup. Let's get you on the leaderboard as the first sub of the week. Right. FYI,
I need more money on Kick.
A mass decline in subs on Kick. I'm not kidding. I have lost about 300 plus subs on Kick. Why? Because they were all historically gifted subs that would happen during marathons and events and things. And they expired and no one gifted new ones. So now on Kick, things are not looking too good because I lost all those gifted subs. We need to get some of them back. Okay? And what sucks is this week I was hoping to have a giant week of great progress in games, new releases in a marathon, and now it's all screwed up.
Please, he'll get them back.
Okay? So.
He'll get them back, Boss Man. Please.
Please. Support the channel on Kick. Become a sub. Gift subs. Let's get momentum today in a huge way. Let's get Kick momentum going. Please support my efforts on Kick today. Okay? Now, in the meantime, please, let's just, in general, let's get some support rolling.
Oh, okay.
We are at 8 out of 10 goals.
Not only do we need it in Kick, we need it just in general as well. In general, too. Free Ice Cream says, how long should people talk about a kart racer? Well, I don't know if people are going to keep talking about this kart racer. He just wants to see. It means, are enough people talking about this that you'll give me money for it, really? Greed of the Green says, got to go see Mommy again? Or for some more cash? I don't know. Juan Fran says, so he's back with the Dracula haircut. It's a little bit too poofy for that now. He hasn't greased it yet. But yeah, I know what you're saying.
Only 2 goals to go. All right.
He needs the grease. Ooh.
In order to do DSP Tries It, Little Caesars, new Philly cheesesteak pizza, the Crazy Puffs, which is a triple flavor Crazy Puff, taste test, and I'm also going to get some crazy bread, but we're tasting the new pizza and the Crazy Puff.
Obviously.
Right? I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be a good DSP Tries It. 2 goals to go. That's it. We could do it today. If we hit the goals, 2 goals on this stream, I will order Little Caesars this afternoon, and we will do DSP Tries It today.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
Wow.
So let's get some support rolling. Let's get some subs. Let's get some kicks over on Kick. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some tips. Let's get support rolling, and let's hit these goals, and let's do DSP Tries It today. Today. Ketchup gave another sub over on Kick, and hashtag Fluffy just gave a sub over on Kick. Thank you, guys.
All right. Ask and you shall receive. That's how it works.
How did I manage to put this in the raw? You guys. Now let's crush it. Let's do it now. Pizza. Let's get Little Caesars today. Let's do it on this stream. I would like nothing more than to stuff Philly cheesesteak pizza into this ginormous face today, live here on this stream. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get our first super chat of the day. We don't have any. Let's get our first super chat of the day right now. let's get our first tip of the day right now.
Yeah, you're right, Iwamoto. There's never podcast over. Well, there is podcast
Actually,
overload.
I did receive a $1 tip. I missed it. Someone
That's
says
why he doesn't do as many podcasts, because there was podcast overload because they're too much work. But yeah, never big overload. That's for sure.
Actually, I did receive a $1 tip. I missed it.
Oh,
Someone says, any plans on the next Mario game you'll play? Do you want to do Galaxy 1 or 2? I guess because they're remastered. I'm interested. I am interested. We were talking about this in Chill with Phil the other night, that coming up, I'm actually not sure what games I'll be playing, particularly this whole Ghost of Yote situation is just getting worse and worse by the day.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. Like, for example, are you aware that the voice actress who plays the main character in Ghost of Yote has social media posts claiming to be part of Antifa, and so is her wife, and she's proud of it?
So is that we're going to bring that into the game like you said you shouldn't do? Just real quick, DSB made a special short about the stuff about J.K. Rowling with Harry Potter, and he said people that don't play because of that are cowards. So how about this, Philip? Why are we being a coward now? You called people that didn't play Harry Potter cowards, so we're not going to play Ghost of Yote? Are you a coward? I guess I'm just using his words.
Can't just play a game. Can't just enjoy gaming anymore. Everything's got to be political. Everything's right. I just don't, So the thing is, if I do skip Ghost of Yote, right, that's okay because there's other stuff to do. In fact, like I just said, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 Remastered are coming out. Maybe I could do Mario Galaxy 2. I'm thinking about it. I've never played Mario Galaxy 2 before at all. At all. I've never played the game. So it would be cool to play it for the first time, I think. But I don't even know. Like, the thing is, I'm not even that far ahead. At this point, with everything going on now, I don't even know what's going to happen with my internet. My internet, potentially my internet could be out the entire weekend. Starting Thursday through like Sunday. Maybe I won't have
it might be out for a month.
Till Monday. If that's the case, I can't stream at all. I'm going to be so far behind on games, I probably am going to have to skip a bunch of games.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't think we should even get that
Better
far
stop
ahead of
streaming,
ourselves.
actually, in general.
I'm interested in playing Mario Galaxy 2 eventually because I've never played it, and I heard it's an outstanding game. But let's talk about that when we get closer to figuring all this stuff out, shall we? Okay? Let's get through this whole internet outage nonsense first.
Yeah. Better just stop streaming altogether. They might be down for a few years, actually.
Greetings, Kaio. How are you? Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Thanks for the early kick support, guys. I'm serious. Let's get support.
I'm serious, honestly.
Let's get
I was
a
just
super
kidding.
chat. Let's get a tip bigger than $1. Let's get some more subs. Can we get the first significant kick of the day that I can actually put on the leaderboard? Because as you know,
thought I was kidding.
I can't count these single kicks. I don't even know what they're going to add up to. But anything 100 or more kicks at a time, I'm putting on the leaderboard as regular contributions. Let's do it.
This has been a slow-moving show, honestly. It's 12:10 right now. Yeah, he just wants to skip the game. Yeah, that's it, Retro Jim.
The
He just wants
Queen
to
one
skip
says,
it.
I know you said you don't want to do it, but do text-to-speech, make it $20. No. Okay? You know that you'd have people coming on the stream immediately saying racist stuff. Not worth very short-term, temporary extra money to then be banned. So I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Okay? Princess Luna, good morning. A $10 super chat. That's our first super chat of the new week. Good morning, King, and YouTube chat specifically. Thank you, Princess Luna.
15.
20 quid and pay a penny for it anyway. You're probably right. They probably says they would VPN 20 quid and pay a penny for it anyway. You're probably right. They'd probably find a way around it too. You're absolutely right.
Definitely.
Hiro Nakamura with a $2 super chat says, are you going to play Hades 2? You know, interesting question. Interestingly enough, I think Hades 2 kind of screwed itself. All right? We can talk about this now.
Oh, please.
So,
Yeah, why
what
not?
do I mean by that?
Nothing else is going on.
Well, here's what I mean.
Okay,
Hades
go ahead.
1, all right, was a game that was completely original and interesting years ago. Had early access and eventually had a full release. Very popular. Everyone talked about it. Everyone played it. Everyone's like, you got to play Hades, right? But I think what's happened is two key things. First of all, Hades 2 took too long to come out. Since Hades 1, there have been 20, 30 games similar to that.
So they needed to rush it out?
Follow the same formula, the same kind of top-down isometric style, the same gameplay elements, the same roguelike elements. There's a lot of games now that are kind of Hades-esque that you could play. In the meantime, when there hasn't been a Hades 2. And then the other problem is Hades 2 had early access.
Tell him name one. Yeah, you guys say name 3, Orochi. Name one.
Oh, and I have it. I own it. Did you know that? I bought it. I own Hades 2. Before I even had my gaming PC, I was playing it on the mini PC. And do you know what happened? People yelled at me and said, Phil, stop playing Hades 2. And I was like, why? I really like it. And they told me they don't want to show up and support Hades 2 anymore because it's early access. And if I play the game early, I'm basically playing an unfinished version of the game that could be too difficult or too easy. It's not balanced properly. It's certainly not finished. And therefore, it's not representative of what the final game will be. And if I play through the early access version, that's not the real game. So I should stop.
Okay.
And I said, all right, well, then we won't play it. I'm okay with that. We'll come back to it later. But now here's the problem.
Uh-oh.
Are you aware that Hades 2 releases this week?
What?
I'll tell you what I am aware of. Silent Hill F comes out this week, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds comes out this week. Are you aware that Hades 2 comes out this week?
I mean, this person asked about you about this game. That's why this gentleman asked about it.
The problem is, Hades isn't special anymore.
Oh.
Because they took so long for this sequel to be done.
Oh, yeah.
Other games have...
Yeah, I thought similar thoughts. Silksong is the same, honestly. It took too long. That's why no one's talking about Silksong, and everyone hates it. That's a good point. It's not special. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because they took so long for this sequel to be done,
yeah,
other games have stepped up and already taken over for it.
Nailed it.
And this game has been in early access for over a year.
Oh.
Now they're finishing it, but they're releasing it during an incredibly busy, heavy gaming season. Starting this week, every single week, we're going to have a ridiculous amount of game releases coming out. And so because of that, this game is getting literally lost in the shuffle. I follow all the social media trends for gaming and everything.
No,
and
he doesn't. He follows Wario 64.
This buzz for Sonic, buzz for Silent Hill. No one is talking about Hades 2 at all. It's as if the game doesn't exist. That's awful.
Yeah.
Because the sad fact is, Hades 2 is great. I played it over a year ago. I was loving it. I thought it was good. I had improvements from the first game. It was genuinely enjoying my time with the game. But then everyone yelled at me to stop playing it. And I was like, well, if that's really how you feel,
no, that means he didn't hit the goal one day.
Then I guess I'll stop playing it. But what really sucks now is it's going to release, and is anyone going to play it? I don't think I am. I don't have time. I know Silent Hill and Sonic will take priority. I got to keep playing Silksong, and then whatever else is going to be coming up, because there are going to be other game releases coming out, including Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, which at this point I don't even know if I can play. Ghost of Yote, which again, we don't know if I'm playing. Super Mario Galaxy 2, which I very much want to play. Call of Duty Black Ops 7's open beta starts on October 5th. I know you guys are going to want to see me play that.
Oh, yeah.
And then just a few days after that, on October 10th, it's Battlefield 6, full release. Then just a few days after that, it's Pokemon ZA Legends. Just a few days after that, it's Ninja Gaiden 4. And just a couple of days after that, it's Tormented Souls 2, and I can keep going. This is a crazy effing month. Where in there do you see Hades 2 falling in? You know what I'm saying? They screwed themselves. I feel like if Hades 2 really wanted to get, a foothold and not just get legacy sales from the first game, they basically needed to have this game have a full release, not an early release. It should have been a full-fledged, the game is done, here it is release, so everyone plays it at once.
The game is done, here it is release.
Some people got it early, some people held off, some people got it along the way. No, they needed a full-fledged, full-on release, which they're not doing now.
Oh.
And they needed to release it during the summer. If they had released Hades 2 this last summer, okay, that would have been good. There was enough time in the summertime for us to actually have that stuff. The problem now is that, sadly, it's going to get lost in all these new release shuffle. And listen, I might eventually play it. Like I said, I loved it. I really liked Hades 2, and I would like to play it, but at this point, I think the other games are all going to be much bigger and take priority, and you guys are going to want those first, right?
I was trying to check the Switch store. Also interesting, Hades, the original, was in the top 10 of most sold games on Switch 2 this week. So it seems people are kind of hype about that. That's a good indicator, actually. It's like, oh yeah, let me try Hades because I'm going to play Hades 2 for sure. Commence the Jiggling says, his Hades 2 take is going to be this year's Baldur's Gate 3 take. It'll likely have more concurrent players than Sonic Racing consistently and probably end up with a Game Awards nomination. We'll see. I don't understand what this hate is. It's like he decides in his mind games he doesn't want to play, and that's it, you know? So this is one of those games that everyone else is wrong. That's what's going to happen, you know? Everyone's wrong except me.
The whole indie titles that have early access release thing, I don't get that model at all. Mm-hmm. I don't. I think that it actually is kind of counterproductive. What happens is that the people who paid for the game become the beta testers. And now the game's hype is spoiled because everyone already knows all about Hades 2 because it's already played. People could have played it a year and a half ago, right? So why would there be hype around the full release now exactly?
You better take a sip. You fucking sleazy asshole.
Okay. So I hope that answers your question, Hiro Nakamura. I don't think I'm playing Hades 2 right now. I don't see where it fits into the schedule, especially with everything already going on. My internet's going to be down for an indefinite number of days, you know.
Probably less than 4 hours.
Okay. All right. So.
Any other contributions? How's it 12/18 only?
I think we need to redo the schedule and figure out what's worth it and what's not. So here, honest questions for everybody. All right. Honest question number 1, and I want everyone to give me their honest feedback in the chat right now. Should I get Silent Hill F early? Start playing it on Tuesday so I can play it Tuesday and Wednesday before my internet goes down starting on Thursday and we don't know when it comes back.
Yes.
Should I pay extra money?
Everyone's going to say yes,
Silent
of
Hill
course.
F early.
Yes, definitely.
And play it out starting on Tuesday.
Please do.
So let's see people's responses.
Everyone's going to say yes, of course.
Yes, 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 yes.
Why would anyone say no to that?
Yes, yes. Silent Hill in capital letters. Yes, 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 early.
Miss Tilly now has given 2 super chats like a true dent because they didn't get attention on the first super chat, so they send another one and say, well, the only question is, when are you going to Jack again? Oh, man. Hilarious, Miss Tilly. Killing it.
Yes, 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 no. Yes, yes, Silent Hill. Yes, sure, yes. Yes, I'm okay with that. It's not that much more expensive from what I'm seeing. So I think I'm going to get this one. I might just get it right now.
Oh, yeah, please. Start doing it. Why not?
I'm serious. I think I'm just going to get it right now.
Whoa! Look what you get, though, guys. You get the item pack, different costume, the Omamori. He's going to be loving all those items. Look at him. Come on. How could you not?
Hold on.
Tw 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 seconds there you just skipped. I'm going to start it now.
I don't want stress today. I don't.
I don't want stress today.
It's just loading infinitely and not finishing. Great.
Now what?
Well, I don't know what to do. It just sits here saying processing your order and it's not finishing. Oh, come on.
Like, imagine getting this bent out of shape, man. Not even playing the game for a few days. Relax, man. I can't consume. I can't consume.
Loaded, you're being redirected. Please wait.
Miss Tilly
Okay,
again. Hilarious stuff from Miss Tilly. Oh my God, the comedy doesn't end. Release that stress with a quick jack baby. Oh man, hilarious. You are killing it. How do you come up with these takes, Miss Tilly? So good.
Okay, I think it went through. All right, so I got it. Digital Deluxe Edition. So I should be able to play it on Tuesday. And so let's make that official.
So was it worth that facepalm?
Okay. That I will be playing. Hold on.
Oh man.
Dude, everything wants to stress me out today.
Great show.
Seriously.
We all right, man?
There it is. Okay.
You okay?
It's just being really stupid. Okay. I got it. We will be playing Silent Hill F this coming Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, I'm going to learn from experience, all right? As much as I know that everyone will like this game, I'm not going to play it all day, both days. I'm not. Because when I've done that, it doesn't work. People complain I'm playing too much, and the views drop and the support drops. Okay? So.
That was the flex mode.
Yeah, I am not going to do that. What I'll do is I'll probably play it as the daytime stream on Tuesday and probably the daytime stream on Wednesday. We'll do 2 major streams of Silent Hill F within the first 2 days, but then we will do different things at night. What? Well, likely, but then we will do different things at night. What? Well,
a conversation with himself is taking place right here.
Likely.
What? Well, let me explain.
See if we've beaten Chronos by then. Let's actually talk schedule. Today,
I agree with me. And by the way, Kat agrees with me as well.
It's Chronos the New Dawn. Now, what should we do for the late stream tonight? I had Gears of War multiplayer set up to play and give it a shot and see if it's any good. Okay? What do you guys think?
TDS, that's good. Let me explain to you. Me. What? Yeah, here we go. I was thinking about a lot of things, but let me explain what I'm going to do to me. What? Yeah, I'll explain.
Should we do Gears tonight?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Are you guys down for Gears tonight? Will you show up, engage, and support with Gears tonight? Will it work as a late stream? Or do we do something different? Because now all of the schedule screwed up.
What can I put you down for?
To try to push forward with other games.
Can I put you down for a 10?
We could do an impromptu stream of Silk Song tonight. We could. But then we're also doing Silk Song tomorrow, so that's double Silk Song. You see the problem?
Can I put you down for 10?
You're playing too much Silk Song.
Can I put you down for 5?
I'm not going to do Truck Sim tonight, okay? Because, hold on. I'm not going to do Truck Sim tonight because we already have a schedule for tomorrow, and that's a distinct crowd that shows up and always supports Truck Sim. If we do it tonight, they may not show up. And obviously, I don't want that to happen.
Miss Tilly again.
So,
man, funny.
Yeah. So, what do you think? I mean, that's the question, right? Should we do Gears tonight? Should we do something different? I don't know. Princess Luna says, I think Gears multiplayer will stress you out. You could be right.
Well,
and again,
yeah.
It's not like I'm playing easy games. Chronos is not an easy game. Silk Song is certainly not an easy game. Okay?
I think you should just quit games altogether, man. If games are stressing you out that hard, I mean, just give up gaming, man. Just stick with walking sims, honestly, guys. Just give it up, man.
Maybe what I should do, like serious talk, Chronos and Silk Song today. Tomorrow, Silk Song and Truck Sim.
You know you're not in the game,
Monday,
right?
Chronos and Silk Song again. Tuesday, Silent Hill, and if we need more time, finish Chronos. And then Wednesday, Silent Hill and Silk Song, and that's it. Like, that's the week. Because then I'm off Thursday because I have no internet. And that way, we will probably guarantee that I finish Chronos, so that way I'm not doing 2 survival horror games side by side. Right? I think that might be the best option. What sucks is I just don't know if anyone's going to show up for Silk Song later tonight. Okay.
So what do you want? A contract? You want pledges? I'll take 2 boxes of tag-along. I'll take a box of Samoa. Okay, that's a good idea. Sometimes you don't mind
Let me
Samoa.
ask this question. If we do Silk Song tonight, will some of you show up and hang out and support? Will you come by for Silk Song? Because it's important that you do.
I told you, that was a joke. It's serious. What do you want? How many boxes? What can I put you down for?
Stop doing Patrick Star thumbs down emotes in the kick chat immediately. Stop that thumbs down immediately. It's unacceptable behavior. All right? I'm trying to be serious here. No thumbs down.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's right. Excuse me. They are now, please don't cancel me. They are definitely called caramel rounds now. Excuse me.
Just say no, I won't be there. No thumbs downs. That's no.
I apologize to all my Samoan viewers out there. I apologize. I will do better in the future.
Okay.
When I was growing up, they were called that, but a few things got changed though in the names actually.
All right, so here's the deal. Maybe what we'll do. Here's the other thing. I didn't get to the second half of all of this. All right?
Please.
If I spend a tremendous amount of extra money, okay, for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds.
Oh, interesting. There we go. Oh, no, you're wrong. They're called Caramel Delights, not Samoas. And now tag-alongs are called peanut butter patties. What? What's going on with this world? Get out of town. Peanut butter patties? Who changed that?
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
And I play it on Monday.
What have they taken from us?
Does that make sense to do? To spend a bunch of extra money to play Sonic Racing Cross Worlds on Monday? Or is Sonic Racing not that big of a deal? Wait for when my internet comes back and play it then.
Do you think I was joking? I'm not. Peanut butter patties? Toast-a-yay! Toast-a-yay! Caramel Delights? Shortbread, I remember. I don't know. Toast-a-yay! Peanut butter patties. Thin mints lasted at least. I'm not a mint guy. You know that. But there we go. That's the current batch. Okay, anyways, moving on.
Offhand says, no from me. It's not enough. Oh, I can't tip says no because you'll hold us accountable for immense profits from the game.
Yes, exactly.
Usagi Jojo says it's $78. No, it's not. It's $90. It's $89.99. I'm looking at it right now.
Ooh, interesting. Big ups, Junon.
Unless you're saying, would you find it
I did
somewhere
not know
else?
That. Ooh, these are new. Ooh, look at these. I'm still looking at Girl Scout cookies. Look at that.
Oh, you went to Green Man Gaming. It's a little cheaper on Green Man Gaming. Okay.
That's new. Girl Scout s'mores. They didn't have that when I was growing up. Damn, I'd be interested.
Slightly cheaper, it looks
I'll take a box. I'll take a box for tonight. What's the game again?
Not that much cheaper. It's $10 cheaper.
I got my Litos today.
Yeah,
I'm
basically
happy.
with this, you get the season pass, which is going to have Minecraft and a ton of other characters down the line, but they don't tell you who.
Come on.
Also Sonic Prime, which I don't even know what the hell that is.
No, it's not weed, Bardicus. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just the fundraising thing they did that really took off.
Here's my problem.
Uh-oh.
We just got Sonic... Excuse me. I can't even speak today. My mind is rattled today. It really is. It's just all messed up. We already got Silent Hill F early. I'm going to play that starting Tuesday. Okay? If I get Sonic Racing early, so I'm going to play that Monday, I'm going to play Silent Hill Tuesday, how am I going to finish the other games? You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm just never going to finish them. I'm not going to get far enough in them to beat them if this is what we end up doing. Okay?
Oh, God, Miss Tilly.
I did hear that. I did hear that they're adding Mega Man to Sonic. Yes, I did.
Yeah, great. I'm not...
By the way, I want to say thank you, Helpful Burb, for a $5 super chat. Are you and your family prepared in the inevitable case of a major earthquake? There's nothing for us to prepare for. I'm serious. Like, there's nothing we can really do. We're at high elevation. So if there's a heavy earthquake, it's not like, oh, there's a safe place to go. We're already at the safer place.
You know, earthquakes care about that elevation. Yeah. If you're high in high elevation, earthquakes don't even affect you. That's how it works, guys.
And I don't have a basement or anything. You know what I mean?
What the fuck?
What do? You run into a doorway and you
Does he think it's a flood? What the fuck? Who would say this? Oh, yeah, I'm high elevation. Earthquakes aren't a concern. What? Who says this? What?
That's all you can really do. There's nothing else to do in Earth. There's no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm on a fault line and there's like plans. There's nothing like that. So.
Oh, someone said a Grease idea.
Oh,
but this looks, he looks too cool. Look. Big ups to Yomoto for this. But this is Grease Phil, but he looks too cool. I couldn't use this. I'd have to find a lesser pick. Big ups to Yomoto. Oh, he's saying like he's fucked then. Well, I mean, still, I mean, you know.
Okay.
You could have an emergency rations or something. I don't know. It's a dumb question, whoever asked that anyway. I don't know what the point was.
No, I don't have an electric generator or Starlink system. Food and water we'd always have. Like, we have certain things like dry foods, canned foods, and things that we would last a little bit.
So
if
you
something
do have
were to
that
happen,
then.
like power were to go out or whatever.
So you do have something then.
What's up, Joshua?
Ooh. Hello. Hello.
Finish Chronos tonight. That's not possible. I'm being told I have 5 or 6 hours left. I don't have 5 or 6 hours to play on stream today. I can't finish it today. All right, can we get back on track? So
you control the show.
I'm thinking we do Chronos on stream right now. Okay, and then tonight we do Silk Song. Tomorrow we also do Silk Song and we do American Truck Sim. Monday is what's up in the air. If I pay extra, I can get Sonic Racing Cross Worlds early and play it on Monday. But that means we can't play Chronos and we can't play Silk Song. So now we're getting behind on these games that I'm trying to finish. Do you see? That's the problem. If we don't do Sonic, then what I'll probably do is I'll probably do Chronos as the daytime stream and Silk Song as the night stream. And between today and Monday streams of Chronos, we'll be near the end, if not done. Then on Tuesday, we'll do Silent Hill F and Chronos to try to wrap it up. But if we've already beaten Chronos, we can just do Silk Song as the night stream for a couple days and juggle Silent Hill with Chronos. Do you see? I'm not sure that Sonic Racing is such a priority. Seriously. I'm not. I mean, I want to play. I'm interested in it. Genuinely, I am. Being that we just played Mario Kart, and you want to know, geez, is Sonic or Mario Kart better? Right? I'm sure people are going to be asking me that question. But I don't really know if it's that big of a priority. Even if we get it on Monday, I'm still going to play Silent Hill on Tuesday, Wednesday. And we have to finish Chronos, you know?
Oh, man. This is entering into a no-watch situation.
Okay. Usagi Jojo, you're nuts if you don't think Silent Hill F has hype. You're crazy. A new Silent Hill game, totally new location. Everyone's wondering if it's good. This is going to be a good week for that game, surely. Sonic, I think, will have some attention. I don't think it's going to be as hype as you're thinking. I do think it will have some attention, though.
New location. Yeah. Oh, new location. If you see the new Silent Hill, the new location. Oh. New location. Oh, we got it. Like that one.
Maybe.
I thought it was going to be the same place as the last one.
See, again, and here's the other problem. My marathon. I'm pretty upset about this because, as you know, my marathons are every month at the end of the month. We just rescheduled my marathons to have them start being at the end of the month so we could time them with Halloween and Christmas. We did this on purpose. Now, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do the marathon on Friday like I originally planned. If not, what do I do then? Saturday, Sunday, right? Okay, fine. But I can't tell you exactly when it is, which is bullshit. If my internet comes back, do we want to jump into the marathon immediately? Probably not. We probably at least want to give it a day so you guys know when it is. So maybe what we should do is say, my internet will be out Thursday. Let's hope my internet comes back Friday. And if it does, let's do a day of all new releases. Awesome. Let's do Silent Hill and Sonic on Friday. Then Saturday is my marathon. That would probably make a lot more sense, right? Than saying, the marathon could be Friday, but maybe not. And then if it's not, then everyone's thrown off and doesn't show up for the marathon when I do it. There you go. Silent Hill F will be 12 to 13 hours long. Good to know. That means it's going to be 20 hours long for the record, because whenever they say that, they're full of shit. But okay, at least it's not
for
an extra
you,
long game.
yes.
All right. So here's what we'll do. Today it's Chronos the New Dawn, and I think tonight we're going to do Silk Song. Since that's the case, all right, I should change that information immediately. So that was this, because they decided to schedule properly, but there's nothing I can really do about it, and I'm sorry about that.
This is just nothing. Nothing on nothing on nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to make a post right now about it.
Oh, please read every word as you type it, please, King. That's the best. It helps us visual learners, or excuse me, auditory learners.
What is going on? YouTube, why are you so stupid?
What's going on?
Did it save or not? No.
Something's going on with that PC of his, isn't it?
Change the save. There. It's a garbage. Okay.
You all right? No, he didn't lose his internet. One day, he's going to.
Okay, so let me post up.
One day, okay, basically, the very typical thing that happens every once in a while. Your ISP says, "Hey, you're going down for a day. We're trying to upgrade shit. We don't know when it's going to end, but we'll let you know." They do it in the middle of the night, and usually it's a few hours at most. And he's making that the biggest deal of all time. It's a big problem. It's like a plague upon his house. That's like, remember when I had my problem with the internet in the summer, and I had to get like 5 trips here? Like he would have lost his mind. He would have sent out a hit for the CEO of the company, I bet, if that happened to him. I'd have like 5 different trips, and I'd like convince the guy there was a problem. I was like, "Listen, dude, trust me, it's a problem. I can show you." And like, I don't know if there's anything we could do, but then...
So I said, FYI, due to the issues with my schedule changing this week...
It got high enough, and I talked to this one dude, and then he checked the node of the street and said, "Okay, well, there is errors here." And I was like, why does it take 5 people to get to this point, though, you know? But I know it's just how it works.
Outages. Tonight's live stream will now be Hollow Knight Silk Song. Join me at 7 p.m. for the continuation as I explore new areas, and sorry for the last-minute switch. There you go. So there will not be Gears multiplayer. Sadly, there's just not going to be time for it because of the Comcast outage. We need to be making major progress in all games I'm playing. The only way to do that is to solely focus on those games, and therefore, no Gears of War. Now, I'm not going to cancel American Truck Sim because I promised you guys I would do it once a week. All right, it would be messed up for me to do that, so that's going to be tomorrow night, and I'm not changing that. And again, I'm sorry that we have to change the schedule. It sucks. It really does.
What I really had to do, Mr. Sote, is I told the guy, we hooked up their company router, and they took from the thing out in the street, they took a wire through my front door to their router, and I hooked up directly my laptop to that and streamed to YouTube. It's an unlisted stream, and it was dropping frames. And I said, listen, it can't be my problem now, right? Look at this. I'm showing you right now. And that's the thing that made them do it because of that. Because they wouldn't test that before. I was like, please, can we just go direct from the street to your router and see what happens? And that's what made them believe me.
So here's the schedule now. Today, Chronos and Silk Song. Tomorrow, Silk Song, American Truck Sim. Monday, Chronos and hopefully the conclusion of Chronos and Silk Song. Tuesday, Silent Hill F and hopefully either the conclusion of the conclusion of Chronos or more Silk Song. And then same thing on Wednesday. It'll be Silent Hill F and Silk Song. So Chronos and Silk Song and American Truck Sim, Chronos and Silk Song.
I didn't say
Silent
you get
Hill
it.
And either Chronos or Silk Song, and then Silent Hill and Silk Song. I cannot be here Thursday because my internet's out. I hope to be back Friday. If I'm back Friday, it'll be Sonic Racing Cross World and Silent Hill F. And then if I'm here Saturday, it'll be the marathon of the worst games ever. And then the rest of the week will be a balance between everything that we're playing. Okay? But if my internet is out more than one day, it's completely all up in the air. I can't promise you a darn thing because of it. It's not my fault. It's Comcast's fault, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right? And
cool.
I'm sorry it just took us an hour to figure this out. That was frustrating. It was. Like, I want to be here concretely with you guys, and I want to have a set schedule, and I want everything to be smooth. And I can't do that because they decided to upgrade the internet in my area. Okay?
And to be honest, just to be fair, not to make this all about me now, but that dude that I showed, my router, because they were saying it could be my stuff, right? And I was like, it's not my stuff. I'll use your company router. So he set up a new router, brand new router out of the box, went from the street to that router, and I hooked up my computer to their router. And when I was uploading, the only problem was uploading to YouTube, literally. That's the only time the problem showed it. And that guy, he said, look, as you can see, it's a problem here. That guy just left and didn't say anything. I was like, what just happened here? So the next day I told them, right? And the rest of the day I called again, and I said, the guy just left. And then they came back, and that's what made him do it, actually. Like, he just left after that. I thought he was leaving to come back and say something. He just left.
Okay.
He's like, well, I guess it's a problem with us. See ya.
The internet in my area. Okay. Okay. I just received a $5 tip. Here, IGN gave Sonic Racing Cross World a 9 out of 10 and Mario Kart an 8 out of 10. Yes. To be frank with you, I do hope that Sonic Racing Cross World is better and performs better. It makes more money than than Mario Kart World. I don't think it's possible.
They fixed it.
Simply because everyone bought Mario Kart World as a launch title for the Switch too. Like that game got inflated artificial sales based off the fact that there was nothing for a new console. So sadly, even if Sonic does well, I don't think it'll beat Mario Kart World in sales, which is bullshit because it might very well be the much better game. And I hope it is, because Mario Kart World was not a good game.
Nintendo has track record of releasing amazing kart games for decades, so they get the benefit of the gout on this one.
It wasn't. Davian says it's shocking that where you live, there's only one good internet option. That's crazy to me. Yeah, most areas out here have 2 options, Comcast and one other. I think it's called CenturyLink, but CenturyLink actually isn't good, and a lot of people don't like it, which is why now there's other companies that are trying to roll out fiber optic internet and compete with Comcast, and that's what's going on right now. That's why Comcast is upgrading, because they're trying to stay in competition. They don't want to be overtaken.
Yes. Competition is good for consumers. Correct.
Mozzie, thank you for a $5 super chat. Welcome back. Thank you so much. We can like money. Get back on track and talk about the normal stuff like money. Come on, let's get some support. We want to hit 2 goals on this stream. If we do, we're doing... Come on, let's get some support. We want to hit 2 goals on this stream. If we do, we're doing DSP tries at Little Caesars right now today.
Oof.
Let's go. Let's hit that goal right now. Let's get some support. I told you, we lost like 200 subs and haven't gotten them back. Let's get some subs on Kick this morning right now, thanks to those who already did. Let's get some kicks over on Kick. Wait a minute. Why have the kicks dried up on Kick? There were little kicks that were being dropped on the floor like this. Little kick here, little kick there, little kick here, little kick there. The little drip. I like the drip. The little drip of kicks. The kick drip. Why did the kick drip dry up?
Because it's been one dude today?
No,
it's not funny
take
anymore?
That IV of kicks. I want to put it straight into my veins. Like this. Ugh. Yeah. Come on. Good ones. We got a $10 one. We got a $5 one. We got some good. Let's get some more. Let's get a tip. We only got $5 in tips. Let's get more tips right now. Let's get a $10 tip right now over on YouTube. Let's go. Or on Kick, I guess. Technically, tips could be anywhere. We don't have any members. Let's get some sub. Oh, what was that? Ying Slasher. That was on the other. Anything else? Can't join.
He's losing it, guys. He's losing it.
Wow.
He is losing it. Manic.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
I did not watch Superman Squirtle, to be quite frank with you. I forgot that it released yesterday. I had a very busy day yesterday, so I had to run all these different errands.
Haircut and groceries.
I had to go to the dump. I had a bunch of trash I had to throw at the dump. I had to work out. So I had to work out after doing physical activity. My body is sore as shit today.
Oh, now he's official saying he's working out now? That's new. He officially works out now.
Like sore as shit. And so last night, when I was laying down, I was like, what should I do before I go to sleep? I basically just pressed play on YouTube and watched a few random videos, and I passed out. I was so tired. Seriously, I was so effing tired.
Work out. Now that's like official thing.
So I do want to watch it, and I thank you for reminding me that it's out. I'll have to look for it, okay?
Someone's new guy second said, don't forget to comment at 3 a.m. Yep, on LTG videos. You didn't just push play on YouTube. You made sure to comment on some LTG videos, right, Philip?
Okay.
Don't forget those. Yeah, Anonymous Fish. We showed that earlier. I showed them both. Beginning of the stream. I'm not going to rewind it.
Okay. No?
Yeah, he did comment on YouTube. Oh, if there's enough people that didn't see it, here, I'll show you. If there's enough people that didn't see it. So this is a troll, some of the clips LTG. And they was just the LTG stream clips. Shit, DSP here. Where is it? Assert by new. And it is right here. And this is a true... Oh, there's so many comments. There it is, right there. And he drops the emoji here of a laugh here. And you think that would be it, but nope, he watched more of this same troll video. And then he wrote, this bitch complaining about fighting Rogs, but has dodged me 3 years straight in fighting games, making every excuse in the book. He's a racist and a coward. He makes fun of ghetto, but he lives in it. Still to this day, I need to start commenting on this shit. So he was very busy and tired, but he did have time to leave some comments on LTG troll videos. Pretty cool. And those videos are, of course, famously taking LTG out of context, as he says every detractor video does of him as well. So he doesn't like that, though.
You're going to be able to do Chill with Phil, or will American Truck Sim be the chill presented this week? Oh, dude, there's no way. With all the stuff I'm now juggling, there's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to do a Chill with Phil this week. No, I have to play games pretty much every stream. And every stream's stressful. Think about it. Chronos, Silk Song, all stressful. Silent Hill F, Survival Horror, probably going to be stressful. Okay? The only reprieve I'm going to get is the Truck Sim stream tomorrow night. Everything else is going to be stressful as shit every stream this week.
You're playing
There's
games.
nothing I can do about it.
You're playing games. Oh, Smiling Steven said on YouTube, you forgot to pretend that you spent time with your wife.
This idiot. I forgot to pretend that I spent time with my wife. I was out with my wife.
Oh, that was a good one. That's how you troll. That is how you do a troll on YouTube. It requires zero money, and if it's good enough, he will respond and devour your bait. That's how you do it. Smiling Steven is a king.
Listen to this idiot. I forgot to pretend that I spent time with my wife. I was out with my wife all day Thursday. Literally from start to finish, we were together doing stuff. Excuse me. And it was great. We actually had dim sum. We went to a dim sum restaurant and ate dim sum in person.
Yes, definitely.
But we ate too fast and we both burned our mouths because we get these soup dumplings.
Yeah.
It's called Shanghai dumplings. They're really good. They have soup in them along with pork. And you were supposed to bite the end and kind of drink the soup. But we didn't wait, and we did it. We both bit one right away. We're like, oh, burned our mouths out. Like, oh, shit. You know, it's foolish because we were very hungry.
How dumb can you be? Are you an adult?
No, I spent the whole day out with Kat on Thursday. Yesterday was my errands day, where I had to run around grocery shopping and going to the dump and doing a bunch of errands, which is not a fun day. It sucks.
Yeah, well, Yap is right. You're right. I forgot. Let me make up for that. Yesterday we had dim sum and both bit into our dumplings at the same exact moment and burnt our mouths.
Mortal Kombat 3 when the collection comes out, October 30th. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is coming out October 30th.
All right, we're getting close to the end here. I think we're ready for it.
All right.
Why? And how did that happen? They both took a bite at the same time and burned each other? Come on. You know? All right, Chew, let's take a bite at the same time. Oh, God! That was molten lava! I didn't know that was going to happen. How old are you? Oh, we're burning alive.
All right, come on. Let's go. We're almost a third of the way to the goal. Let's get to halfway to the goal right now. Then we only have to worry about half the goal during the stream. And, like I said, if we get someone coming by who's generous, we can hit 2 goals. We hit 2 goals on this stream. It's pizza time. And I want pizza. I'm hungry. I'm hungry for pizza. Let's have that pizza. Let's go. Let's do DSP tries at Little Caesars on this stream. Let's get it going right now.
All right. We have picked up the...
That's what I'm talking about.
Pizza time.
Iconic right there, right?
Pizza time.
So iconic.
Huh?
Sorry, I was just taking a chance on that one. Here we go.
Pizza time.
There we go.
What's up, Filipino? How you doing?
Ooh!
Sorry if I missed your messages earlier. I was a little excited.
Ooh. Could this all be worth it? Jade and Game Boy have not made an appearance yet. Out of nowhere, can we hit it?
Excited. Got a little worked up today.
Game Boy or Jade would get us there.
What's my favorite flavor of chewing gum? I don't chew gum. When I was younger, I liked Big Red. I always thought Big Red cinnamon flavor was really good.
Bubblicious. Bubblegum flavor. That's how I roll. I
What
want
are we
that
doing
big
from Little
thick.
Caesars? We're doing the Philly cheesesteak pizza. We're doing the crazy puffs and crazy bread. I love the crazy bread. I'm a sucker for it. I'm going to get it again. It was so good last time. But I'm trying basically the pizza and the crazy puffs for the first time. I love fall as well, Filipino. It's my favorite season of the year. It looks like, according to our weather, we are supposed to have cool weather, except for one day. Tuesday, it's supposed to be hot. But outside of that, we're going to have cool weather going forward. And I can't wait because I'd love to take the air conditioners out of the window, quite frankly, and have cool air coming in the windows. But I got to wait. I want to make sure we're not going to have another freak hot day. Remember last week we had a freakishly hot day, 90+ degrees. I want to be sure we don't have that again.
Okay, here's the real one.
Pizza time.
There you go. That's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For the Nintendo Entertainment System didn't say that. That was the arcade version, by the way.
Counted towards any goal unless it's 100 or more in one contribution. I cannot count the dripping of single kicks. That's not how it works. There's no way for me to even do that. There's no menu anywhere that accumulates them. So you need to be doing 100 or more, and then I count them on the leaderboard as any other contribution. And keep in mind, that's not just for kicks. If someone did a 50-cent super chat, I don't count that either. It has to be $1 or more to count. That simple. Very simple rules.
Oh God, those songs. There's a CD that they released where they did a live show of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and we listened to those in the car because they were so funny, and my kids laugh at them too. But it's like there's like slow songs that are like "Coming Out of My Shell," and they're like trying to be a thoughtful, emotional song. It's about coming out of our shells. It's the best.
Thank you. Bottom line is real. He says, sending you positive energy, and I hope Comcast doesn't screw this week up. Me either.
It's so good.
One of the biggest weeks of the year for me. Double new release, marathon, all screwed because of them. I'm not happy, but I got to deal with it. What can I do, right? What's up, X-Shooter? How are you this morning?
Hey!
Well, this afternoon, excuse me.
First time ever! New edition. Let's see it. We got there, boys. It was worth it. Sometimes you got to go through hell to get to heaven. Huh! See if you can spot the new edition. I forget where I forget where they're coming in, so it'll be new to me as well. Okay, there he is. He's not impressed. He's not having fun, but he's a part of it. He's not having fun though. But he's still a part of the party.
Good mythical morning. I love watching their stream. I think of the shit.
There's Lugo.
Yeah, it's a YouTube channel. Oh.
Big up, Smiles.
Yeah, they are. One of their favorite one of my favorite episodes is when they deal with
Big up, Jimmy.
All
right. We are done. Look at him. I like how he doesn't have fun at all the whole time.
Indrid, step on me.
Oh, shoot. That still happened. God damn. No, I kept Josh in, actually, Stranger. That was a decision. I did think about this. But Cobra, if you look, I'll show you here, guys. And I think you'll agree with me. And if you don't, that's fine. We don't have to agree on everything. I think that good old Cobes there is having fun. Look at him. I said he's having fun. And he's enjoying watching the party. And he's with his last
good mythical morning
conquest. And I thought he should stay there because he's a king here in this shot. But if you disagree, that's fine too. But I thought it'd be fine for him to stay in there. But there we go. He's chilling. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at him.
They are.
It's a tribute to Cobra, obviously. Here we go.
All right. We now have about 10, 15 minutes left on the podcast.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Please tag me in the chat. Let's get some
big
talk
up Smiles,
some Q&A.
by the way.
Please support the stream. Let's hit that goal as soon as possible. Let's hit it now. If we hit the goal now, we have a possibility to hit another goal during the gameplay, and we could do Little Caesars today. Let's go. Ost7 says, will you consider Silksong finished when you see the credits, or will you go for the good ending? I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, you see how far I am in the Silksong, right? So how can I answer that question? I don't even know what you're talking about. There's more than one ending. How would I know that? Right? I don't know.
All right. Onision's
I never played DayZ. No.
A past lolcow for sure. There's definitely some documentaries on him if you want to check it out.
Right? I never played DayZ.
I think adding a Halo is a good idea, though. That's kind of interesting.
No,
idea.
I did not know that today's Ethan Ralph's birthday. Why would I even know that?
Why?
Why would I?
You collab with him. Big ups Grim Reaper Gaming. You collab with him.
Please shut the fuck up. You're being very stupid. Really. Jeez.
Okay, Facehugger is trying to be a douchebag, so. I'm down with adding people, but they gotta have a green screen, Zorita.
Spawn Killer, see, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Spawn Killer says, why does it matter if the voice actor in Ghost of Yote is liberal or Republican? Who cares? That's the point I'm making. It's a game. And
so why do you care? You can choose to not care.
I want to enjoy gaming. The problem is, in the modern climate of the world, I can't. Okay. Every game that I play, if there's some weird political spin or association, everyone talks about it. Everyone blows it up. It's either boycott this or don't play this. And it sucks. Right now, I'm being told by people, don't play Ghost of Yote because even if you do and it's a good game, we're not going to support it because we don't support the game because of the politics behind it. I need to play things that are going to bring people to streams. People will watch, engage, and support said stream because it's a business as well as a hobby. So if Ghost of Yote is now dead because of the politics behind it, that sucks, but what can I do? I didn't make this the situation, you know? I didn't.
Well, okay. Well, if you don't like the situation, you don't have to partake in that discourse, do you? It's very easy.
Mr. Bun the Juice, 55 try super chat. I'll have to figure out what that is.
It's $1 million.
I'm new here. Why are you asking a large amount of money to eat Caesar's pizza? Am I missing something? This is DSP Tries It.
You are missing something.
This is a taste test series that I've had running since like 2010, 2011.
Oh, yeah, you're missing
so it's a
something.
long-running series on the internet. I used to do it regularly. I used to do it about once a week, okay, back in the day. It was popular. It had good views and everything, but YouTube changed a lot over the years. They changed the algorithm. They changed the monetization scheme. And eventually what happened was the series really wasn't making sense to continue anymore. You know, number one, I got to a point in my life where I didn't want to eat fast food every week. I was actually getting unhealthy. Yeah. I gained some weight and everything, and I was like, oh, this is not good. Number two, there just wasn't a lot of good stuff to try at that time.
2 cents.
And number three, the show wasn't profitable. You know, I was putting on an episode that would get between, let's say, 2,000 to 5,000 views. It would maybe like $5 to $10.
So then it wasn't that popular then, huh?
Spending $30 on the food. So I was like, I don't want to do the show anymore. We're going to cancel it. So I did. But now here's where this comes in for today. For years, people complained, why did you stop doing DSP Tries It? We loved DSP Tries It. Can you bring back DSP Tries It? Is there a way to revive DSP Tries It? So last year, things started going really good for me. I started getting a lot more support. And I said, well, how about this? How about, since you guys are going to support me so much, it won't matter how much money I spend on the food anymore because I'm not doing the show for profits. I'm just not. I'm doing the show as a reward to say thanks for your support. Mm-hmm. So every 10 goals that we hit, I'll do a new episode of DSP Tries It, and you guys will be part of the interactive group that gets to suggest what I try. Like for this time, we looked at 3-4 different things, and we figured out, let's do Little Caesars. That sounds good because it's a new pizza. There's these crazy bites or crazy puffs I never had before. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that people are, I have to raise all this money to afford the food. That's not what it is. It's every 10 goals. What they said. We do a new episode of DSP Tries It. You guys, the viewers, help me pick what the subject matter is. It's kind of a fun interactive thing. People get hyped for it. I get to try the new stuff because the thing is, a lot of YouTubers do this for their full-time gig. They seriously just do taste testing, okay? I don't. For me, this is more like a side thing, a hobby, you know? So it's kind of a silly thing, and because people are supporting me, I can do it.
It's a silly thing now?
All right. So it was brought back by popular demand. Now, if you hear people
that you decided
complaining, don't listen to that. And here's why. They're all full of shit. This DSP Tries It works. For a year, it's worked consistently as a goal. It motivates people to contribute. People like helping me pick what the next DSP Tries It is.
They don't get a chance to choose.
We've tried doing other things that weren't the taste testing. They never work. We tried flight of beers. We tried a different kind of a snack. We tried doing building Legos and do Lego night. We tried all this stuff. It never works. The only thing that works is DSP Tries It. That's why I'm still doing it. But there's a bunch of naysayers on the internet that want to be a bunch of very negative people. No matter what I do is not good enough.
You're talking to one of them right now, just letting you know. But okay.
So they'll complain. Don't do DSP Tries It. It's boring. I do something different. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
So
it's more about the amount of money you're asking for doing something that's so dumb.
DSP Tries It and ignore the morons. So they're called the vocal minority. People who complain about everything just to be toxic.
He's talking to a
saying
LARPer
nothing's
right
ever
now,
good
by the
enough,
way, so.
even things that are working. Okay?
You're talking to a LARPer. You think that question was serious?
So let's see how much this is. It's a try 55. Let's see how much that is.
Yeah, oh, it's a lot. It's 10 million
so I can
bucks.
get you on the leaderboard here.
Pizza time. Pizza time.
Pizza time. That's Turtles in Time. Oh, that's new. That sucks.
$1.33. Thanks. Okay.
Oh, another LARPer with $5? Here's $5 for this bait question. Good job, guys.
Rock Bottom Podcast did a $5 super chat. I'm confused why eating fast food is a reward for us. If you don't understand the concept of a taste testing review show and where there's value, I can't help you.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's entire YouTube channels and businesses based around this right now. There's obviously value there. Tons of people like it, and it works in my content. You must be one of the vocal minority who has no idea what the hell you're talking about. Sorry that you're so stupid. Thanks for the money, dummy. Okay. Gonna play the new EA Football Club game. I don't care about football right now. You know, we haven't really talked about it either. I do remember playing FIFA when it was called FIFA.
Oh, that was
back
great.
in the day. And it was silly, but I wasn't very good at it either, okay?
I don't like these sound effects. They have the background music too much. He is red. You're right, Captain Murphy. He is very red.
How many controllers do I have for my main gaming console? I don't have a main gaming console. If you're talking about my PlayStation 5 Pro, I think 2. And I'm using one primarily. Yeah, and the other one.
Ooh, Turtles in Time for Dial It In Friday. That could be fun.
I'd have to figure that out. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. I think I have one backup for the PS5 Pro.
By the way, that Keep Driving game we played on Friday, that was very fun. It definitely grew on me. We're like halfway through the run, and it was definitely pretty fun. I was surprised how much I liked that.
For my PC, I really have the Elite 2 controller, but then I also have an Xbox controller that would work with the PC as well. If that Elite broke, I could use the Xbox wired. So that's probably what I would do. I do have the Mashinike, but the Mashinike only works with half the games for some bizarre reason. So I guess it wouldn't be considered a foolproof controller.
That's true.
Sadly.
We crashed out at the end. We picked up a hot chick who said, like, can we get some alcohol or drugs? And I was crashing out because we couldn't buy any, and I had to end. God damn it. So pissed. She wanted drugs or alcohol, and I didn't have any to give her. God damn it. We'll get it to her next week, though. Don't worry. I'll find it.
We just had Taco Bell, Eddie. Why would we do it again? We literally just had it. What we do need to figure out is what the next DSP Tries It will be, because we're about to do Little Caesars either today or tomorrow, likely. So we do need to figure out what is the next DSP Tries It.
Can we end this
What do you
show
guys
now?
think? Do you have any ideas? Is there anything off the top of your heads that you know of that's going on in food right now you'd be interested in seeing me try?
Can we end the show, please? We've talked about literally nothing
What's up,
outside of
Bassel?
skin.
How are you this afternoon? Good to see you.
Bonus one doesn't count. Can we stop the show? We've talked about only schedules today. Only schedules.
We're not doing the Addams Family meal because there is no Addams Family meal. It's the Wednesday meal, and it's not a meal. It's just nuggets and fries. There's literally no meal. It's a ripoff.
All right.
Yes, I do know that Chick-fil-A has the pretzel cheddar club sandwich. I am aware of that.
I am aware.
I don't think it's that special. It's literally just their chicken on pretzel bread with other ingredients they already have. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in that or not. I mean, I don't eat Chick-fil-A often, so it would be something different. Sadly, we don't have Checkers and Rallies here. That would be something I'd be interested in because I never had it, but we don't have it in my location, so I can't get it.
Oh my God, Mozzie. Oh God. Do you follow a script for podcasts or just wing it? What do you think?
Well, first of all, thank you all for getting me to a third of the goal. Let's keep that momentum going. At the very least, let's hit the goal today when I'm playing Chronos.
Okay.
But if we hit 2 goals, we can do Little Caesars today. I would love to do it today. I'd be happy to do it today. Mozzie with a $2 super chat says, do you follow a script for the podcast or do you wing it? Basically, I have in my mind topics that I want to cover, and I try to hit them if I can. Sometimes we don't, but most of the time we do. There's no formal outline or schedule, no. Like I knew today, we had to talk about the Comcast outage coming up. We had to talk about the games coming out, the fact that I could get them early, which one to play early. We had to figure all this out, hash it out, and we did.
Begging, of course, in between.
We figured it out. I'm happy for that.
Okay.
But, you know,
so
I don't generally go in with like,
don't think about
by 12:30 p.m., we must be talking about this topic and, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Good job, Mozzie. Very funny and cool.
No, I'm not getting the McDonald's meal with the gold sauce. To hell with that. It's just sauce. It's literally just a new sauce. I don't care about their new sauce.
Okay.
That's stupid.
In different promos, though, you act like that's the most important thing in the universe because it's a new sauce, but sometimes it's not a big deal. Okay, gotcha. All right. Can we end this? We all are getting stupider.
I'm not doing the one-chip challenge. This is a fast food taste test, not a stunt. I'm not trying to eat something hot and vomit all over the place. I still have to make content. All right? So, no, we're not doing that.
Okay, you're going to vomit from a chip.
I've literally never heard a single piece of any song by Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know anything about her.
I can't. I am in the same camp as DSP on that one, sadly. I don't know who that is, actually. Okay, now I know. I've seen her face in social media, but didn't know that's who it was. Now I know who that is.
Dig Bix, I don't know. He says, what's the worst game of the year so far? I mean, there's been a bunch of duds, like Mind's Eye, or maybe just Assassin's Creed Shadows, because Assassin's Creed has actually fallen so far.
My comment is she's hot. And born the same year, same age. Pretty cool.
As much as you could argue that Mind's Eye is like a three-ring circus of failures, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a series that has been great, but they have so lost their way that the game was such a fucking joke. For the wrong reasons, too. It wasn't
Back
even
in our day was Madonna.
You know,
no.
They decided to go in another direction. They regressed. They actually had gone forward, and then they regressed back to their old garbage formula. Then they added in two protagonists that had nothing to fucking do with the subject matter. It was just a terrible game all around. Insanely bad joke.
Comparable to Madonna. Okay.
Sonic Riders, if I remember correctly. Sonic Riders. No, I think that was racing correctly. Sonic Riders, if I remember.
Sonic Writers, as in like authors?
Correctly.
Okay.
Sonic Riders.
Now he said
no,
Riders.
I think that was Racing Transformed. I don't remember if I ever played Sonic Riders.
Who cares?
Wasn't that the one that was motion controls? Wasn't that like the Kinect or something?
Yeah, it was on the Kinect.
Yes.
It was the Kinect. It was Virtual Boy. End this. It was on the Virtual Boy. They're bringing it back. Can't wait for it. It was on Sonic CD. Let's go.
Now, you see, here's the thing. Ruination says Ghost of Yote is going down the same path as Shadows. Here's the sad fact. The gameplay elements, the art design, the graphics, things like that look great. They do. But the entire game is getting lost in politics, and that's not good. This is a game that very well could be a great game. It could be an outstanding game. But I don't know if anyone's ever going to know. Because
it won't sound
politics are overtaking everything.
You are choosing. Why politics takes over everything is because that people let politics affect their game buying decisions, like DSP is doing right now.
It's just dumb as shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Riders was on hoverboard, so it was the motion control game on Kinect. Yeah. Digbix, we are playing the Sonic game. Digbix, you back.
Okay.
Okay, last chance. If not, we're going to end the show. Sorry, I got a yawn out of nowhere. Last chance for a question. We're going to end the show and get ready for Chronos.
Get a last chance to donate. Let me see if I get he's sleepy. Come on.
He's fine.
That's fine.
Bob, we just talked about the new Chick-fil-A sandwich, and that might be the next DSP tries it if you guys want it.
Let's try again. Ready?
Look at his frown. Oh, he's frowning.
I like that one. He realizes it's halfway through. Look at him, his frown. He's frowning.
What's my favorite God of War game?
Oh,
either
God.
Either Ragnarok or the one right before.
Yes, Ragnarok. It's the best. Oh,
outstanding.
my God, Ragnarok. Unbelievable, man.
There's no White Castle in my area, sadly.
You just waiting for money is all we're doing right now. Waiting
Squirtle, I don't think that I'm getting free
money.
upgraded internet. He says, how fast will your internet be when they upgrade it? What they're saying is they're doing infrastructure upgrades to prepare for better speeds. They're not saying, oh, you're just going to get better speeds. In fact, I would guarantee what they're going to say is, oh, better speeds are available. Contact us now to find out the pricing for these speeds.
Yes.
And they're going to be more expensive than what I have now.
We think they're going to give you
So
free upgrades? Oh, yeah, they're definitely the business of giving you free upgrades.
Is it worth it? Do I want to play even more money if I'm not going to get an advantage? Like, would it improve my upload speeds to YouTube at all? Would it make my connections better when I'm playing online games like Call of Duty or Street Fighter?
Yes,
I don't know.
definitely.
I really don't know if it would affect anything
It'll make your
at all.
speeds
It might
better. Yeah,
not. It might do
definitely.
zero,
Oh,
but
God,
I
how
pay
dumb
more
can you
for it.
be?
So, I don't know. I think ideally what they're trying to do, they're trying to make it that...
I know they do free upgrades sometimes. I know. I got one myself, actually. And the only time I did it was because a new company moved in. And they said, oh, a free upgrade for you. I was like, oh, yeah. Now you do the upgrades, huh?
Your upload and your download speed is the same. Because historically, the download speed is super good and upload speed sucks, right? I think they're trying to make it equal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And it's supposed to happen to me, too. But they get fiber here, though. I will switch. But they don't have fiber yet. I will switch very quickly.
Dan Zach did a $2 super chat. He says, what is something that you forgot to remember? I don't know. I can't remember. If I forgot to remember something, how could I remember it now to answer your question? I've already forgotten. So I can't answer the question. I'm sure there is an answer. I just don't know it.
Oh, God. Hilarious.
I used to watch Seinfeld. Yes, I did. It was a super popular show in the 90s that I did watch.
Shout out Seinfeld.
Did I forget what tomorrow is? No. I remember. The 21st band's out.
Just waiting for more money. That's all we're doing here. Okay. Final wish. You gonna show up today or no?
I don't know why I'm yawning. Maybe I need extra coffee today. I have no clue why I'm yawning. Like I said, I am sore. I'm really sore today because yesterday I was lugging heavy shit to the dump and then I worked out. And now my body is like extra sore. I did back stuff yesterday. Like, oh
my God, yes! We're in the workout bro era. I was doing back stuff yesterday. Oh, let me tell you, do my back flies. Oh man, I crushed it. I crushed them, dude. I was doing some rows, let me tell you. Whew, way too heavy on my rows.
And now my body is like extra sore. I did back stuff yesterday. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, my back is so sore. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Okay. Let's end the show, everyone.
I was doing some lateral raises yesterday, guys. Let me tell you. Whew, that was rough. I'm extra sore now, let me tell you. But I can already see the gains, as you can see.
Thank you so very much. So, here's the deal. There is no podcast tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going to attempt to make massive progress in Silksong. Now that I'm playing it tonight and tomorrow, we very likely will do that. So I want to say thank you for a great show. Thank you for understanding and helping me
doing
to figure
back
out
stuff.
The schedule.
That's what he did with Rambo, by the way. Some back stuff.
Now,
big up,
tomorrow,
Bloody Jesus.
No show. I will return on Monday. Monday will be the next podcast.
Monday, next podcast.
Get all caught up on the
next
progress
Monday.
Of all the games,
When's the marathon?
Plus cover any news or anything else going on.
Are you playing Sonic again? I forget.
Tries it will have been.
How about Silent Hill?
And we'll have to figure out the next one. All
it's
right?
in a new
Thank
location.
You guys so much. I will see you Monday. Peace out.
A new location. Not masturbation. New location.
So hold on 1 second here, guys. Here we are. Good. I was going to say, hopefully I'm not transparent in this shirt, but it looks like I am not, and it is working well, the green screen. So let me turn everything off. We're going to get set up. I do have to take my break. It is my only break of the stream, and then after that, I'm here for the rest of the stream without interruption.
Because he this is what, Ethan. DSP, for his entire life on the internet, has done things that normal people do normally, but he wants to be praised for them. It all started when he first got direct capture, all right? And then he wanted to be praised for that because he got direct capture. Even though it was 5 years after everyone told him he should be doing it, he still wanted credit for that. Then, when he goes to streaming, he says, now I'm live streaming, guys. Why don't you guys give me support? Praise me. Because it's 5 years after everyone was doing it, but he thinks he should be getting praised because he's finally did the thing. Now he's decided to work out, apparently, and he wants to be praised for that because I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. Shouldn't I be getting praised for this? I'm doing it. That's just how he runs his life. He needs praise for everything. You know, but Toe Derek says $20 says he's on the Chris Chan workout plan, 10 cents of bench pressing, 12 packs of soda, and 5 reps of lifting 2 milk jugs taped to a broomstick. Yes. He does 5 curls and says, whew, that was a rough day. I don't want to push it too much. I already took my shower for the day. You know what I mean? Like, that's what he would be, a workout guy. I don't want to push it too much. Better take a break here.
Okay.
You know, like that kind of shit.
Let me I might as well put the green screen cover on now. Okay. Ow. I stubbed my toe. That's great. Ow.
Yes, Wolfie. I hope that's a joke.
Okay.
I still do sports and coach hockey once a week and move and run sometimes. I hope that's a joke. That's not a W, by the way. Anyone that's normal human being should be able to take DSP in anything. He's been in his house for 15 years and leaves his house once a week. That's not a W. That's like the lowest standard question.
Okay.
That's the lowest standard.
I'll be gone for about 10 minutes. When I come back, big progress in Chronos. Let's make a big chunk, a big dent into the game today.
Oh, we're making a dent.
We're more than a third of the way to the goal. Thank you for that. Let's keep that momentum going so we can hit that goal.
I think he would too.
And do DSP tries it. But in the meantime, enjoy these highlight clips, and I'll be right back, everybody. Okay?
I think he would. I think him and Cyrex would be a good fight, honestly, because Cyrex has that kind of wild man in him, you know, and he'll swing. You know what I'm saying? He won't hold back.
Enjoy.
Jericho's gang.
Did you
live
games of the past?
Oh, we just got YouTube mode. There you
go. Sweet child of. It is time to begin.
Cyrex does not have shoulders. That is true, Dooley.
Are we ready?
He has an unfortunate anatomy, but I still think Cyrex has that wild man.
What is going on? What is this idiot posting? I don't know. I'm just blacking this idiot, okay? What is going on? What is this idiot posting? I don't know. I'm just blacking this idiot, okay?
Okay.
All right. Everyone get settled in. We're about to start.
I'll read the
We got to make
bands.
maximum progress in these games now that I'm playing, okay? Because now we have limited time because my internet's going to be down on Thursday. So we need to be doing big strides in the games when I play them.
Big.
This is now going to be Chronos. Tonight, the late stream will be Silk Song. Tomorrow's day stream will also be Silk Song with no podcast to make maximum progress. Tomorrow night will be American Truck Simulator for our chill stream. Then there will be more Chronos coming up on Monday to try to finish the game. If not, we'll probably play even more Tuesday and Wednesday night while balancing it with Silent Hill F, which I'm now playing early. I bought the version of the game that comes out 2 days early so we can play Silent Hill F early. All right, originally I wasn't going to do that. But now with my internet going to be out later in the week, I want to play the game before my internet gets knocked out. Okay? Okay.
And? Any final
I
bag?
did not lean anyone on Kick. I did not do that.
He banned someone on YouTube. I couldn't find it on Kick.
Let's get some support, right? All right.
There it is.
So thank you for the early support. Please, let's keep it going. Let's get some support right now. Let's crush this goal today. Let's hit our first goal of the week on this stream. Notably, it would be great to get some subs on Kick because I lost 200 subs in the last week. I'm not kidding. We haven't had people coming back and gifting a lot of subs on Kick, so it's a problem. We're losing the Kick support, which is not good. We should have Kick support. Please support on Kick. Let's get some subs today. Gabriel, how are you today? It's good to see you. That's right. We're in the hospital.
All right, I'm going to go with hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chronos.
Where we are.
Here we go. That's my guess.
Okay, everyone ready to resume?
Here we go.
Here we go. By the way, I got a coffee. I needed it. Let's get started here for today.
You wild man. 2 cups of coffee one day? You gonna survive?
Good afternoon, everyone. DSP here, and welcome back. It's time for more. What's going on the right? What the hell's that?
All right.
It's like a bubble bath or something.
Great one, King.
Through the window.
All right, we're out of here. You're all fucking legends. Big ups for chilling today. Somehow that was almost 3 hours. I don't know how it got 3 hours, but this was not a very meaningful pre-stream. Should be on later on Kick for some Piss Style Man later for my chill stream style thing tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow night with Atlas for Ask the King and some pig racing tomorrow night. I look at the YouTube chat. Someone said, "What's up, Phil? Just wondering if you're going to try Sonic Racing Crossroads next week. It would be great to see you online. Give him money, baby want pizza." Give him money, baby want pizza. Big ups, everybody. I will definitely redirect you somewhere if someone's streaming. You're all kings and queens. See you next time. Bye.